Welcome to our coverage of Seminole High School sports on KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. We want to thank all of our friends and sponsors that support our station and our students and staff that represent Seminole High School in all their activities. We hope you enjoy our coverage of Tribe sports. Now here's your host, the voice of the Tribe, Rob Franklin.
Hello, how are you? A little rain streaked. Welcome to the first game of the season, D.
Much needed rain. I'll take it any day.
Much needed rain. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. I have run out 3 times now to wipe the raindrops.
I went out once.
Dustin went out once to wipe the raindrops, rented lips, off of the window. We'll do the best we can to keep it clean for you so you can get full video. This one's going to be a good one. West Plains and Seminole. Indians 11-2 last year. West Plains 12-2. Great ball game for this starting the season.
Yeah, and it was a key district ball game, first district ball game for both teams last year. So it was a battle up there in Canyon. West Plains got them a little bit of Seminole last year. But it's a chance for Seminole to come back and redeem themselves and start themselves off on the 2024 season on the right foot.
Well, we're excited to bring the season to you. Dustin's back doing color all the way through. Daughter-in-law Tabitha Franklin's going to do video all the way through the season, so we'll get all that up and running here in just a minute. We had a lengthy conversation Coach Greg Pointer and I did, so we need to get to that. So we'll take a quick break, and when you come back, we'll get you the Coach Greg Pointer interview, and then we'll roll along on the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show at 406 South Main in Seminole. You can shop with them from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Here's the Coach Greg Pointer interview. Welcome to Seminole Indian Coach Greg Pointer's coaches interview on KSEM 106.3. Brought to you by M&S Backhoe Service and Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law. Now here's Greg Pointer and Rob Franklin. Welcome to the first Greg Pointer show of the 24-25 season. Coach, how many years in public education is for you? Can you do the math? That's a big number.
In Texas, I have 21 years. Okay. And then in New Mexico, I had 9 and then I was out, I ran a business for about 9 years.
But you're 30
but
years
I'm super young.
You are. For 30 years in, you're super young for 30 years in. You're like the rest of us. You're 38, 39.
That's exactly right.
Me too. That's exactly what it is. But, hey, every year's fresh. Every year's new. This is an exciting school year. Coach, there's been a lot of expectations, and we talked about that when you were on Hometown Pride.
Yep.
That hadn't let up with the 2 scrimmages, has it?
No, we had 2, really good scrimmages. I was super proud of our kids. We scrimmage Levelland. And they're a good football team. They're not great. And I felt like we did a good job of going and just taking care of business. But I was really excited about our Idalou scrimmage. That was a better team, and I felt like we really raised our level. Defensively, we just dominated them. They during the live quarter, in fact, it's funny because I went back, I was watching it for a different reason, but I started charting their yards. And during the scrimmage, I think during the live quarter, I think they had minus 16 yards of offense.
Wow.
And that didn't include their penalties.
Yeah.
And so I felt like, and it wasn't just that, but we were really physical with them. And that's something, I've talked to you about. That's something we've been trying to emphasize with this team is we want to be physical. We want to be dominating, on both sides of the ball. Our offense, I just thought they executed unbelievably well. I thought we were really physical on our O-line with them. Now, I know we're talking a minute, but we're fixing to play a totally different beast.
Yeah, we're going to catch that in the second half of the show.
I feel like we got a really good football team is I guess what I'm saying.
Well, I know you have mentioned this last year early, and you come back with the same thing this year is we get thrown into a corner as being a spread team, whatever, not being physical. I think it's important what you're talking about.
It really is. That's one thing we try to do a good job with, and we preach and we talk. it's easy when you're a spread team, and especially when you're scoring a bunch of points. It's easy to get a little soft, really on both sides of the ball. I don't know. It's just you see it happen a lot, and man, I think we got a group of kids that is not their mentality, and so we've been emphasizing offensively. We've been emphasizing our run game. We're doing a lot of. We're doing more good on good than I've ever done. Mm-hmm. But part of it's because it's super competitive.
Right.
And it's good for both sides. And, we're doing a lot of, hey, it's 3rd and 2. Yeah, we are running it. Defense, you stop it. And, man, we have gotten after it. And I think that's helped us. I think it's helped our mentality. I think it's really helped everything that we've been trying to do. But part of it's we just got such good kids. They're going to do what we ask them to do. And it's a fun team.
Well, I thought it was interesting. I didn't get to see the job got in the way of me seeing the level end scrimmage, but I saw the Idlew scrimmage from beginning to end and beginning sit down 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Yeah. I mean, just first rattle out of the box.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but that's 2 years in a row against Idlew, the very first play. But it's funny because we were talking, and I was talking to Brian, and he said, do you want to get some work in or do you want to score on the first play? I said, I want to score on the first play. And I said, you got something that'll score on the first play? He goes, I dang sure do. And, we noticed their safeties were a little flat-footed, and you better not be flat-footed against Logan McCormick, or he's going to make you look bad. And then Wyatt made just a tremendous throw.
Oh, perfect throw.
And, great job by our O-line. But that was fun. And it's, we got all of our skill kids have so much experience.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do little wrinkles with them now. I mean, it's not like we're teaching our offense to them.
No,
they've been running our offense for 4 years
they know
straight.
It better than y'all do.
Yeah, they do. And so now we can work on the little stuff and little wrinkles off of it and everything.
Well, I thought the cool thing that came right behind that, what was it, 15 plays or whatever?
Yeah.
You did that first play, then you come back
Like
and
a 12 or 13 play drive.
Yeah, then you just run it down their throat.
Yeah. Honestly, I was happier to see that.
Me too.
Than the big play.
Yeah.
Because it was just such great execution. If you look back at that drive, I mean, every play it was just not a perfect drive, but a near perfect drive.
Well, and I know we had discussed, and there's been conversation around town always. You lose all those senior offensive linemen, you worry about that. But the line was holy smokes.
I've been telling people, it was something that I wanted to see, but we had a lot of confidence in our O-line. For one thing, we got 2 really good O-line coaches, and I'm just telling you, we've got kids that have a good mentality there, and they're big and athletic. It's funny, and I know everybody talks about that because I hear that too.
Man, I hear
what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But there's 2 or 3 of those guys that they could have started for us last year.
Sure.
I mean, they were right there, and they got some good quality time during the year.
Sure.
And so we felt pretty confident going in that our line. I honestly have been. Was a lot more anxious to look at our D line.
Yeah.
We lost, Jalen. And
well, and that's what's going to bring up next was your defense, because your coaching staff obviously done a great job. But watching what they did against Idlew, like you mentioned, that to me is bringing another step.
Yeah. I felt like it's a scrimmage, so you don't want to
temper expectations.
Yeah, you don't want to go crazy over scrimmage, but I really felt like that was the best we've looked defensively since I've been here. And it wasn't just, it was really good open field tackling. But to me the main thing was it was the aggression.
Sure.
We were coming downhill, and we got a late hit on the sidelines, and it was a good call. But it
was one step.
It was one step.
It was one step.
But it's just a different mentality that we have.
Well, then he comes back and a pick six.
Yeah,
5 plays later.
Yeah. I had to take him out.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I have to gripe at you for that in front of the referees and in front of the other coach.
Right.
But okay, get out there and go make some more tackles.
First play's out there, he takes it and goes out.
He is a special player. I've been talking
also
about him.
Levis, yeah. Well, and all the way across that defense, we talked about our skill players on the other side. Yeah. All across that defense, there are players,
100%.
and I know you're worried about that O line and D line, and you saw them step up, and of course that linebacker crew in secondary is just incredible.
Yeah, it's funny when you got guys like that, they're kind of erasers. They got a little crease, and they're all of a sudden, Austin's coming downhill, and what could be a 6-yard game, a 3-yard game,
Right.
or a 2-yard game,
Right.
and Rowan and Brian and Braden.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got some guys that got experience. They're aggressive. They're physical. They're tough. They're tough-minded. They're competitive. That's what you're looking for. And we got a bunch of that on defense.
Well, that'll wrap up our getting started here. We'll take a break. We'll talk about West Plains when we come back. You're listening to Coach Greg Pointer's show on KSCM 106.3.
For all your oil field needs, the company to call is M&S Backhoe Services at 758-9826 or 209-1295. M&S Backhoe and Services has the experience and equipment on hand with 24-hour service. Keep M&S Backhoe and Services in mind the next time you need a gang truck, steamer, vacuum trucks, road grader, or soil remediation. Call 758-9826 or 209-1295. It's M&S Backhoe and Services.
It's nice to have a neighbor you can trust, someone who can look out for you and your family in good times and bad. If you need legal counsel, you can count on Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law, for your legal service needs. For family and criminal law, personal injury, wills and estates, as well as a variety of other legal services. Mr. Carter lives and works with you right here in Seminole. He cares about you and our community. His office is located 118 Southeast Avenue B, across the street from the courthouse. He can be reached at 432-758-2181 or by email marlon@marloncarterlaw.com. Se habla español.
Welcome back to the second half of the first show
Of the first show of the year.
here on the Greg Pointer Show. And Coach, look, who's the guy that filled the schedule out?
Yeah, he needs to be fired.
We need to can that dude. What the heck? Out of the frying pan and in the fire.
Yeah.
Playing one of the best teams in the area. First game of the year. Good news you have him here.
Yeah, we're really glad to get them here and glad to get to play at home. But man, they're really good. I mean, last year they were the only team that beat us in the regular season.
Yeah.
And they didn't just beat us; they got after us. I mean, they really did. They did a good. I mean, it was a fairly close game, but they got after us, and
Especially at the beginning. Yeah, they did.
And so our I that's what I love about this team though, is I think those guys and my coaching staff, just to be honest, ever since that game. And to be fair, that game changed us a little bit. We immediately saw, hey, there's some places we got to be better. We got to make a few changes, and I really think that helped propel our run. But we've been thinking about this game for a year. We really have.
Well, I was going to bring that up, Coach. I know people forget. Obviously, the kids want another shot at it.
Yeah.
Dadgum, the coaches are
absolutely
competitive. That's why they got in this business.
Yeah, maybe even more with us because we didn't feel like, just to be honest, I don't think we did a good enough job on either side of the ball. They their offense, they moved it consistently early, and looking back, kind of wish we had a little different plan. And then really, they ran a special defense for us, and it's something that we probably didn't do a good enough job of getting ready for. So we've been thinking about that for a year, and we've been excited for this game. Now, I mean, we're going to have our hands full. They're we got to watch them in a couple of scrimmages, and they're big. You'll see when they walk on the field. I mean, they're big.
Always.
Yeah, they're going to be physical again. They got really good skill kids. I mean, it's going to be a great game. They're a great football team, but we're a great football team too, I feel like. And so I'm thinking it's going to be a good one.
Well, I think it's interesting. First off, again, that was the only team that beat you in the regular season. Secondarily, it's kind of turning into a rivalry thing. It's kind of turning into something you're going to see somebody down the road.
Yep.
It's one of those things. And I think it's interesting bringing them here.
Yeah.
What do you think bringing them here means?
Well, I will tell you this. Even last year, if you look, they played much better at home than they did on the road.
They did.
I mean, they played much better at home.
Even in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, that's exactly right. And so, we and we're confident at home. We like to. I mean, we have great crowds. Thank you. I think this has become a really hard place to play. I mean, I don't even know how many. We've won a lot of games in a row
at
our
bunch.
place.
Hey, you know what? A good radio guy would know that.
Yeah, I don't know it either.
Yeah.
I should. I was trying to think the last time we got beat at home, but
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but we're we have a lot of confidence, and our kids like to show up for the crowd. We do too, and so I think that's big, and it's it's a good trip.
Sure.
I mean it's
We took it.
a little over 2 hours, But I will say this too. Everything is so different being the first game.
Sure.
Really nobody knows. We don't. We've just seen 2 scrimmages. They've just seen 2 scrimmages. Obviously we didn't throw everything out there that we got. I guarantee you they didn't throw everything out there that they've got. I guarantee after 2 scrimmages they've made some changes.
Right.
After a couple of scrimmages we made a couple of changes.
Right.
And so it's gonna. If I was a fan, I would love seeing this game. I think it's going to be one of the best games in the area.
I do too. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, me too. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting.
Anything offensively they're doing different than last year?
It's funny, and again, I hate to say, I don't want to say too much over 2 scrimmages, but they've been a little bit more pass oriented than they've been in the past. Now, their identity is still. If you watch the San Francisco 49ers, that is their offense.
That's a good blueprint.
That truly is their offense. They run the same motions. They run the same sets. The schemes are the same, but I will say this: they've had a little bit more trouble just jamming it down people's throat, and I think that's part of the reason they've thrown it more now. They got a really good quarterback. He started as a freshman, started as a sophomore. He is a dang good quarterback.
He's a boss, yeah.
And so they're going to do that. And then defensively, we anticipate seeing exactly what they did to us last year. Why not?
Sure.
They slowed us down as good as anybody slowed us down that year. So we're anticipating that, and I think they'll come and get us a little bit too. I think they're. They got athletes that they can blitz you and stuff. We usually handle that pretty well. But like I said, it's I don't know. I can't wait to play the first game.
Oh, I'm excited for it too, Coach. I know you got work to do. Good luck. Hope everything goes well. We're looking to talk to you next week. 1-0.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's it. That's Coach Greg Pointer, and that's the Coach Greg Pointer Show. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for listening to the Coach Greg Pointer Coaches Interview on KSCM 106.3, sponsored by M&S Backhoe Service and Marlon D. Carter, Attorney at Law. Join us next time for the Coaches Show.
Hello everybody, this is CJ, your local McDonald's Director of Operations. I'm inviting you to come visit us at McDonald's. Download the app to order ahead, skip the line and pick up curbside, or dine in for table service, or even use the DoorDash link to deliver your food where you want when you're hungry. Currently, you can save big with our $5 meal deal, which includes a McDouble, McChicken, or hot and spicy, a 4-piece chicken nugget, small fries, and small drink. And don't forget, $3 Happy Meals every Tuesday. We're loving it.
In Stitches and Designs, located at 1110 North Main in Seminole, specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing services. Our friendly staff will work with you to create what you need for your business, sports, and church events, along with any custom personalized needs. Now offering engraving. Custom engraved tumblers and travel mugs make great gifts for employees and loved ones. With a wide variety to choose from, there's something for everyone. Don't forget we offer promotional items such as banners, business cards, pins, and more. For all your custom embroidery and screen printing services, call 432-758-6297 or 432-209-2094. That's In Stitches and Designs. Your vision in stitches. People's Bank is your hometown bank that is a proud supporter of our local schools. People's Bank is a community bank. We are proud to be in the Seminole community. At People's Bank, we're about quick loan decisions, great customer service, and building relationships with all of our customers. Stop by and see us at our location in Seminole. Visit us on the web at peoplesbanktexas.com or give us a call at 432-245-6180. Good luck to the Seminole Indians and Maidens this season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, along with Tabitha Franklin, KSCM 106.3, KIKZ, KSCM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. It's time to start football, Dustin. You ready to go?
I've been ready to go. I came back from Amarillo last night after watching football.
It's time to get after it. Let's get you the lineups brought to you by Corbin's Archery at 616 Southwest 7th at Seminole. Find all your outdoor equipment and supplies. Call Corbin at 432-655-60. 59. Let's get you the Seminole Indian offense. We'll start with the offensive line. Left tackle, 57, Chase Elrod. 6'7", 260, small kid. He's a junior. Left guard, 77, Jack Parkey. 5'11", 235. He's a sophomore. The center, number 50, Isaiah Aguirre. 6'1", 250. He's a senior. The right guard, 56, Noah Alvidrez. 6'4", 260. He's a junior. Right tackle, 54, Reno De Leon. We know him as Eli. 6'2", 270. He's a senior. Quarterback number 11, Wyatt Holmstrom, 6 feet tall, 185-pound senior. Running back will be starting Caden Kramer, wearing 0, 6'4", 195 pounds. He's a junior. Ex-receiver number 9, Jordan Garcia, 6'1", 155 pounds. He's a junior. The H receiver number 20, Stephen Davis, 6'2", 170 pounds. He's a junior. The Y receiver, Logan McCormick, number 1, leads Seminole wide receivers in history with catches already, and he's just a junior. 5'10", 155-pound junior. And then the Z receiver, 14, Matthew Peters, 6'2". He's 70 pounds and a senior. Dustin has your defense.
Up front for the Indians tonight, from left to right, Nate Trujillo, 6'4", 240-pound senior. Ryan Sinclair, a 6'3", 225-pound senior. Aaron Segala, a 5'8", 210-pound junior. And Hiram Gayton, a 6 foot, 200-pound junior. At the wheel linebacker position tonight, Rowan Donaldson, 5'11", 180 pounds. He's a senior. And Brian Hernandez, a 5'10", 165-pound senior, will be at the Mike position. In the backfield tonight for the Indian defense, Carson Gray, a 5'11", 140-pound senior. He'll be at the strong safety position. At left corner, it'll be a trio of players. We don't know which one will start, but they are going to get equal time out there. Danny Tran, a 6 foot, 165-pound senior. Mikey Cavazos, a 5'10", 150-pound junior. Or Logan McCormick, as mentioned earlier on the offensive side, he's a 5'10", 155-pound junior. At the free safety position tonight, Austin Olivas, a 6'3", 180-pound junior. At the rocket back position, Braden Bailey, 5'10", 170-pound senior. And at right corner tonight, Weston Duggan, a 5'10", 145-pound sophomore.
Those are your lineups brought to you by Corbin's Archery. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more of the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
The Corner Store is proud to service all of your convenience store needs at any one of our 3 locations. The Travel Center, located at 2303 Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 with showers available at all times. We carry a large variety of retail items, as well as our well-known hamburgers, breakfast burritos, and our signature item, Judy's Salsa. Check out our full menu on our website, www.cornerstoretx.com. For more information. We're proud to serve our community. Stop by your nearest corner store today, where local matters.
Ag Texas Farm Credit Services is borrower-owned, and member success is always our purpose. It's the foundation of our cooperative ownership structure. One great incentive of being an Ag Texas stockholder comes in the form of shared earnings. Since 2015, Ag Texas has returned nearly $167 million back to its member owners. Ag Texas knows that supporting farmers and ranchers with reliable credit and crop insurance helps ensure that the heartbeat of agriculture is strong and steady.
If you or your spouse have been thinking about pre-planning your final arrangements, Ratliff Funeral Homes of Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield can assist you to pre-plan the services you choose and will relieve the financial burden from your loved ones. If you already have a plan, let us review it with you. Call or come by any of the Ratliff Funeral Home locations in Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield.
Back once again with the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. Your Seminole Indians taking on the West Plains Wolves in a huge first game matchup here in Seminole. Weather's holding off. Little cheerleaders are being introduced. It's good to see them out there. Let's get you stats and numbers, brought to you by Design Shop at 809 South Main in Seminole for embroidery, silkscreen, shirts, caps, and large surface wraps. Call Shantae and her crew at 432-758-2797. Shout out to Shantae for making the cups for the coaches at the volleyball tournament today. Those things look sharp. Really, really cool. So, Seminole Indians, coached by Greg Pointer, 4A Division II. Indians lost 48-23 in Canyon last year. Indians finished 11-2 last year, went 3 rounds deep in the playoffs. Indians scrimmaged Levelland and Idalou, and Dustin, I know I saw quite a bit of both of those. Indians' offense and defense both looked incredible.
Yeah, they hit the season rolling. The NASCAR offense is revved up and ready to go. So it'll be fun to watch tonight, actually, in this first ball game. See how it goes against an actual live defense.
It should be a lot of fun. West Plains has now moved up to 4A Division I. Give them 2 more years, they'll be a 5A school at least. They're coached by Adam Cummings. Again, they beat the Indians 48-23 last year in Canyon. 12-2, they went 4 rounds deep. We lost to Glen Rose, they lost to Glen Rose. Glen Rose went on, and they're going to be strong again this year. The Wolves bring back a completely powerful team from last year. A lot of returning starters. Did lose some seniors, some key seniors, so it'll be interesting to see how they stack up on that. Next week, the Indians are at Shallow Water. We'll bring that game 6:15, pregame 7 o'clock kick. Only issue with that is the big fireball will be right in our face, Dustin.
Fireball of death.
Tabitha will get to find that out. A big, giant fireball trying to work the camera.
I'm going to invest in some window tint to bring up there, see if we can't get there early enough to
put
that up there. Yeah.
So the Indians at Shallow Water next week. Next week for Canyon West Plains, they travel to Andrews to play El Paso Horizons. They're going to play them at a neutral site. So they'll move that direction and play them. That's a look at stats and numbers. We'll take a break, come back with more of the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show after this.
If you are in the trucking business, you know how important it is to cover your assets. That's why you need to know about CYA Insurance and Christie Barnes. Christie's a trucking insurance specialist, so you can be assured of getting the complete coverage you need to cover your assets. So for all your commercial insurance needs, give Christie a call, 432-245-4292. Or stop by the office at 205 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. Or on the web at cyatruckinginsurance.com. C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. C&C Irrigation and Pump service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zematic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact C&C Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053. Have you heard of paint protection film? Paint protection film, or PPF for short, prevents rot, chips, fading, and minor scratches. PPF even has self-healing properties, plus PPF increases resale value on your vehicle. Paint protection film is a must if you've got a vehicle you care about. We're here at 1303 North Main Street in Seminole. Call 432-245-5080 or search Rascal Auto Works online to get more information.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
Welcome back once again, the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show. Rob Franklin and Dustin Wright, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Back for another season of Indian football. We'll also get you Maidens volleyball coming your way later. We'll get that information on that as well. Maidens and Indians basketball. We will cover the Christmas tournament again like we do every year. We'll have Indians baseball, Maidens softball, so 9 full months of sports. We'll get all that stuff to you.
Did you get rested up over the summer?
I did get rested up. The the real job got in the way a couple of times, so but we still managed to get all that rigged up and get rolling with it. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to another great year of bringing you Tribe Sports here on KSEM. Let's take a look around school, brought to you this year by Hotworks at 603 West Avenue A. Practice the live reads. In Seminole, get a variety of workouts, including hot yoga at 432-758-6272. I always look hot when I do yoga. I'm just telling you.
I can't pick on you this quick.
Dustin?
We hadn't even kicked the season off yet, and I can't pick on you.
I still wear leg warmers. I'm just telling you. I still wear the leg warmers. Indians are hosting West Plains tonight. That kick will be at 7 o'clock. Volleyball is hosting their own tournament here today and tomorrow at the Buck Caffey Court. Pool play is done. Bracket play will be in place tomorrow. They'll take place all day. If we get information on where everybody falls in the pools, we'll post it on our social media so you can go out and support volleyball. Cross country will be at Crane tomorrow, so good luck to them. Dustin decided he was not running with them this year.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Hotworks and do some hot yoga.
That's what you need to do. Fair enough. By the way, no school on Monday.
It's a holiday, right?
It's Labor Day. That does not mean people need to go into labor. However, my oldest daughter, who turns 36 next week, was born on Labor Day. There you go.
Nice segue
That's
there.
a nice little happy birthday, Morgan. We're going to give her a good shout-out. Oh, and Coach Jack Stevenson, my high school basketball coach. 85 years young today. Jack Stevenson, living in Bastrop, Texas. Man, I'm telling you what, he is the only reason I'm not in prison right now. Playing for him kept me out of all kinds of trouble. So shout out.
Well, you are 60. You still got a little bit of time.
Shout out to Coach Jack Stevenson. Heck of a guy. On Tuesday of next week, tennis continues their roll. Man, they are playing.
They're rocking and rolling right now.
Got to talk to Coach Armstrong during the volleyball tournament, and he is fired up about his kiddos. They're playing fantastic. They host Levelland as they roll through district. On Tuesday, that same week, volleyball travels to play those Maroon Bugs in Kermit. So they'll play the Kermit Yellow Jackets on Tuesday. So good luck to them. Of course, like we said, next Friday the Indians are at Shallow Water. Our volleyball coverage starts September 28th with district. We'll give you the full district run, every district game, and every playoff game the Maidens are involved in. We'll bring that to you live on all of our platforms. Hometown Pride, the Picket Show, 10:05 to 11 every Friday, live from the corner store. It was a full rodeo today.
I got to catch just a glimpse of it earlier, and yes,
it was fun.
It was. You guys had a blast. I'm still waiting on my breakfast burrito, by the way.
Well, that and secondarily, you won last year. However, Tri-Danley showed up with a winner's cup this year, a little gold cup. Casey immediately put a $5 bill in it, thinking it was the swear jar. So he wanted to make sure and pay for.
Well, just make sure the cup and the $5 get to my desk.
That's it. That's
courthouse.
So we're going to hang on to that. We'll display it every week and put it out there so that somebody's got to push to win the big.
We need to put my picture underneath it. Can we do that?
We're not scaring people off. We're not doing that. But Hometown Pride, the Picket Show comes your way on all platforms, 10:05 to 11. It's a lot of fun. We look forward to that. Tonight, after the game, please do not let me forget to do my report. The West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show comes your way 10 to midnight, and we do a live report on how the game went here. That is a great way to catch up on scores. If you're picking games, it's a wonderful way to do that. Stephen Orr and Mark Finkner are working together without Stephen St. James. Stephen went to work for RFD Network in Nashville.
Wow.
So he left Lubbock and went to Nashville. So
good for him.
Stephen and Mark will be working, and we'll get a good coverage of that. That'll be on KSEM 106.3, KIKZ AM 1250, and on our website, KIKZKSEM.com. On those same broadcasts, tomorrow at 5:30, Tech hosts ACU, 5:30 pregame show, 6:30 kick. That's only on the FM, but it's also on the website. You can listen on your phone.
Your daughter-in-law's got the Texas Tech gear on in here today.
She is a Tech graduate. Some of us went there for a year and got smarter and went to Angelo. I don't know. It's part of Angelo's part of the system.
It is a part of the system, so
just like we're all a part of the system.
Eat a little bit of crow there.
That's exactly right. Hope you enjoyed the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall pregame show at 406 South Main in Seminole. You can shop with them from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. When we take a break, we'll come back. We'll get you the captains. We'll get the coin toss, and we'll get this thing started. You're listening to Indian Football on the sound of the tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Gaines, Andrews, and Yoakum counties are here to serve you with all your insurance needs. Give one of our friendly, helpful agents a call today at 432-758-3693 or stop by the office at 204 Southeast Avenue C in Seminole. Now's a great time to review your home, auto, and life insurance needs. Our agents will work with you to provide the right amount of coverage to fit your needs and budget. That's Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Give us a call today. You'll be glad you did. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
Petty Insurance Agency deals with numerous companies in order to get you the best coverage and lowest rates possible, and they are now an agent for Nationwide Insurance. Petty Insurance Agency specializes in home, auto, life insurance, commercial, farm and ranch, pivots, Mexico insurance, and workers' comp. With 2 locations to serve you at 106 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole and 320 West Main Street in Brownfield, or call 758-9188 in Seminole or 806-637-0321 in Brownfield.
Our Dulce Water Company in Seminole can handle all your water needs. Give Jeremy Nelson, owner and operator, a call today at 432-758-6000 and get all the details about the benefits of an RO rental system for your home or office. Enjoy the convenience and health benefits an RO system can provide. And don't forget, Agua Dulce Water Company also sells and services Hague and Clark water softeners, and they're now selling bulk, non-potable RO water. In-house financing available. The difference is clear with Agua Dulce Water Company, 2001 Hobbs Highway.
Watson Construction, located at 501 West Dandelion Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
McBride Supplies It All is here for all your oil field supply needs. They're a distributor of Balon, Kimray, and Flowline, as well as a licensed Victaulic distributor. They have a large inventory, and from belts to stuffing boxes and liners, as well as a full-service rigging shop to enable your chain, wire, rope, and hose needs. McBride Supplies It All has over 100 years oil field experience. They're available 24 hours on call. Call Hobbs 575-393-5275 or Andrews 432-524-1160.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with the wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joist. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035.
We welcome you back to the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. They're at 152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oil field production pipeline services with welding, fabrication, and auto services at 432-425-6477. The Indians have their captains out front. We're looking right now. We see Wyatt Holmstrom, number 11. Number 50 is Isaiah Aguirre. Number 5, Braden Bailey. And number 4, Rowan Donaldson, West Plains, trying to work their captains. We're waiting on them to come through their giant wolf. So when they come out there, we'll get you the coin toss, and we'll get this thing rolling. Dustin, this game last year, the Indians let it get out of hand early, but then they fought their way back later in the ball game, actually later in the first half, and started working their way back into it. That's the game that Blue and I called inside the closet.
Yes.
I mean, we were so close together. I thought, I was going to be on the side of him at some point. And that's when we first got the camera, and the tint was a little blue on the camera. So
well, I mean, family, close together. There's something there that's not working for me right now.
I don't know.
Yeah, Seminole got knocked down early in that contest, like you said. Just had a couple of bad breaks, but was able to battle back and make a game out of it. It was one of them instances where you just run out of time.
Yeah.
Really did.
It's kind of the way it works. Again, we haven't given shout-outs. If you want to shout out, 432-212-4311. As always, Tommy Woodard is watching in Ruidoso, New Mexico. Go Indians. Jackie Williamson and Carol Wilkinson. All points east and south. The sister-in-laws are aboard. They're also on the Pickett Show. Have moved up from online cowards to low-level celebrities on the Pickett Show. And yet, Tabitha is still an online coward.
Huh. Yeah, somebody else is too.
Yep. We'll take a quick break. The West Plains captains are coming out, and then we'll get you the coin toss right after this.
Does your carpet need a deep cleaning? Then maybe it's time you called Jake Steamers, the carpet cleaner at 432-847-4600. Jake Steamers can handle all your carpet cleaning needs: area rugs, odor control, spot removal, carpet, tile, air ducts, and upholstery steam cleaning. Just call Jake Steamers at 432-847-4600 for a free estimate and get your home or office back in tip-top shape.
Have you ever thought about getting a pilot license? Well, think about it no more. Give Addison Espinoza, owner of Flying Aces Aviation, a call at 432-209-3547. Addison is a certified flight instructor offering flight instruction classes with private lessons and beginners classes. For more information, call Flying Aces Aviation today at 432-209-3547. You'll be glad you did. Welcome back here once again, the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, and Tabitha Franklin. We've got the coin toss here between the Seminole Indians and the West Plains Wolves. And we're waiting to see the toss. And West Plains has half the town out there on the field.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameramen?
6 cameramen. So the captains are talking to each other. The coin toss is up. I've never play-by-play the coin toss. There it goes.
West Plains has won the toss. It looks like they will defer to the second half. We'll get the official.
If we can get the cameramen from West Plains out of the way.
They've won the toss. They will receive. So they did not defer. So West Plains wants the ball first. They're going to take the ball from the south end zone and go north. Indians will kick off from the north end zone here at Wigwam Stadium.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll get you the kickoff right after this. You listen to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Western Insulation, located at 615 Southeast 3rd in Seminole, is the company to call on for all your insulation needs. Western Insulation specializes in spray foam insulation for metal buildings, residential, and much more. Foam roof coatings, fiberglass bat insulation, and insulation supplies. If it's insulation you need, call Western Insulation, 432-955-2135 or 432-955-8650 or westerninsulationtx.com. Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel, filter changes, and don't forget Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923 for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
Seminole schools strive to provide comprehensive educational services in our community. Whatever the educational need, we're committed to doing our best as a team to meet it. For more information on eligibility and programs, contact us at Seminole ISD. We're extremely proud of our students and their accomplishments in academics, FFA, band, choir, art, theater, speech, debate, cosmetology, Skills USA, and athletics. We're also a proud sponsor of Seminole sports broadcasts for those unable to attend. Go Indians and Maidens!
Do you have property you need to sell? Consider selling your house to Integrity Homes for cash. We're your local home buyers and we want to buy your home for cash. We'll pay all the closing costs and you pay no realtor commissions. There's no gimmicks and no games. Give us a call today at 432-955-6803. Again, there's no closing costs. We buy your property in as quick as 30 days. Visit our website, integrityhomestx.com. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Having trouble with your water well? Give Tri-County Fast Bailing a call at 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing can brush and bail the rust and sand away on existing wells or new wells. Tri-County Fast Bailing has the experience and knowledge with over 20 years of service in Seminole and the surrounding area. To get your well operating back at its full capacity, that number again, 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing.
We welcome you back to the Six Gun Energy broadcast booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin, KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. If you're watching on YouTube, there come your Indians. Coming out on the field, the black uniforms, the coolest helmets in the whole area, Dustin.
Yeah. Going strong for several years now with that war bonnet helmet.
War bonnet headdress, full black uniform, white numbers with gold trim. Here comes West Plains out of their tunnel. And they're in white uniforms, solid white, look a lot like Greenwood with dark blue and baby blue colors working in there. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We want to thank all of our pregame show sponsors, Rusty Cricket, Corbin's Archery Design Shop, Hot Works, and also a shout out to J-Chem Catalyst, one of the nation's leading oil field chemical providers, Permian Basin wide. They can solve all your oil field chemical needs. They will be sponsoring our YouTube live video all the way through the season. And Dustin has our first quarter sponsors, and there's an army of sponsors this year, 45 year-round sponsors. We are grateful for all of y'all.
Sonic Drive-In, Tri-County Fast Baling, CNC Irrigation, Memorial Hospital, Gaines County Abstract, McDonald's, Howard McCaleb Tire, Pioneer Gin, the Petty Insurance Agency, West Texas National Bank, Rascal Auto Works, and Watson Construction.
Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you. We know there are tons of folks aboard with us. It's time to play football in West Texas, and we're so glad to bring it to you here on KSEM 106.3 Seminole, Texas. And we're right at the top of the hour, so we got the KSEM 106.3 in Seminole, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube. Rowan Donaldson will kick it for the Indians. Going from left to right on your radio dial, as John Belcher loves to say. By the way, John making his play-by-play debut tonight.
Yeah, for the early Longhorns as they take on the Bangs Dragons down there in the Syntax area. So
that will be interesting. If John quits telling stories long enough to call a game, that'll be exciting.
74 degrees and fair right now for kickoff.
Lawson Betancourt back for West Plains. It goes out of the end zone, and it will come out 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Our first down sponsors this year. Keep on trucking. I like it.
We love it.
Keep on trucking at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. Transportation bookkeeping for trucking. Call 432-758-2403. That kick brought to you by Flatland Oilfield. Can handle all your oilfield trucking needs. Locally owned by K.O. Hughes at 806-781-2527. We almost forgot that, Dustin.
We almost did, but we made it there.
And we're ready. West Plains in the shotgun with Reed Macon. Hands it off, coming right. Lots of room. Out to the right side, brought down by Braden Bailey after about a 5-yard gain.
Quick pass right there to Slade Russell, a sophomore receiver, as West Plains is quickly on the line of scrimmage, running a little bit of NASCAR offense from the spread formation.
They'll get to the 30-yard line on a 5-yard gain.
And then they made me look like a complete fool and get back in the sugar huddle.
That's it.
It didn't take very long, Rob.
Go ahead
and enter the joke right there.
It does not take long. So Reed Macon in the shotgun looking, sends a man in motion. And now he'll settle. And now coming this way in motion will be Slade Russell. Taking a little more time on the clock. Macon will take. And now the flag comes down. The throw is complete to 34, Brody Bobo. But nothing doing, Dustin. We got a flag, laundry on the field.
I believe that's going to be an illegal shift, false start by the West Plains Wolves there. Mark off 5 yards and repeat the down, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
11-12 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. No score here. West Plains with their first possession. They've run one play, had one penalty. They're right back where they started at their own 25-yard line. And Reed Macon will bring them up. Tight formation, 2 right and 2 to the left. Nelson, the man in motion. Gives the handoff first back through, coming to the right. Gets about 1 yard, and Rowan Donaldson all over him like what, Dustin?
Like a bad sandwich, baby.
All over him like a bad sandwich. Might have got 1 yard.
Rowan did a great job of sniffing that run out right there from the pistol formation. West Plains is going to throw multiple offensive formations at you. I also wouldn't be surprised if they go under center. They did that a couple of times last night during JV and freshman games.
So to bring up 2nd down, actually 3rd down. Should be 3rd down and 10, right, Dustin?
That's right.
They're going to call it 8. Took the down marker a little ways to move. Ball spotted out at the 27-yard line of West Plains. 10:51, the clock is stopped on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. We're doing that one in the first quarter now, Dustin. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand why the clock stopped on a run play.
That's interesting. I don't know why either. Did he go out of bounds? I don't think he did.
No, it never did.
Now they're in a spread formation is the West Plains Wolves. Send a man in motion, have 3 to the left and 1 to the right. Back in the backfield is Slade Russell. Send him out in an empty backfield for Macon. Back to throw, being pressured, running forward, has a little bit of room. He'll be run down from behind. Great hustle by the Indians. Interior players, looks like 24 for the Tribe. Weston Dugan making a tackle.
Brian Hernandez was the one that got that started on the pressure right there, the quarterback, and forcing 4th down.
So West Plains in punting formation now. And back to receive for the Indians will be Braden Bailey. Dennis Quisenberry saying have a great season. Thanks for checking in. Kick is a low end over end. Will go around the 40-yard line. Fall dead around the 35. Indians will have good field position, Dustin.
Seminole will start this drive with 10:01 left here in the first quarter of play. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, this game is still tied at 0.
And Indians defense playing against a powerful offense did a nice job there, Dustin, to get things rolling.
Great job of figuring some things out here early against West Plains and getting a stop and turning the ball back over to the offensive side.
Indians will start at their own 36-yard line. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun. Now 3 receivers left to the right. Empty backfield for Wyatt. At the 36, takes a snap, look, throws it out, complete to Stephen Davis, coming down the right side of the 40. Outside of the 43-yard line, Stephen Davis with a 7-yard gain, and the Indians in the NASCAR. Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. They'll give them a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1, Dustin.
Long one right here for the Indians. Good situation.
Snap back, handoff to Caton Kramer. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. That's a keep on trucking first down for the Indians. Move the chains on a 3-yard gain.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 47-yard line for this first down play.
And Calvin Petty on the field for the Indians. What a great story. Tore his left ACL his sophomore year, his right one his junior year. And he is out there playing. Snap back, handoff to Caton Kramer coming up the middle, breaking tackles, running over people like they're tackling dummies. Give him 7 yards, still on his feet, give him 8 yards. Pass midfield to the 46-yard line. Is he a rolling ball of butcher knives?
No, sir, not yet.
Getting close. 2nd and 6, we'll call it. Holmstrom back to throw. Complete to Logan McCormick. He'll get a keep on trucking. First down. He'll be 10 yards down the field to the 37-yard line of West Plains. And Dustin, they're going.
They sure are. Quickly at the snap, 3 receivers to the left.
Holmstrom keeps it on the quarterback draw. Coming right. Dives forward to the 30-yard line. 8:48 left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Indians with their 5th play of the drive or 2nd down and 4 from the 31-yard line of West Plains. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Tight formation for the Indians. They'll hand it to Logan McCormick, and he'll get hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Good pressure right there by the Wolves defense led by number 82. Find him on the roster, Gabe Blasser, sophomore, 180-pound defensive line.
3rd down and 4. They're going to get in position. 2 receivers left to the right. And Caton Kramer in the backfield. Now he'll go Wildcat quarterback. The Wild Indian. Kramer will keep it up the middle. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling forward. And he'll get the keep on trucking first down out to the 25-yard line of West Plains. Knocking on the door, Dustin.
Wild engine worked right there as the Indians quickly to the line.
Twin receivers either side. They hand it to Kramer up the middle. Got cut underneath. Good tackle there by West Plains' Brody Tupin. But not until Kramer gets about 4 yards. Spot the ball at the 21-yard line of West Plains. A 23 make it. Holmstrom back to throw. Complete to Jordan Garcia. He'll get all the way down to the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 South Main. Don't forget to blossom red roses in the Seminole Floral Red Zone.
Husbands, I hope you heard that.
The ball at the 11-yard line of West Plains. The 9th play of the drive for the Indians. Handoff to Caton Kramer up the middle for about 3 yards. And now the Indians are headed for their 10th play of the drive that started at the 36-yard line.
Ball spotted at the West Plains 9-yard line for this 2nd down play.
7:22 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Twin receivers either side. Now an empty backfield for Holmstrom. Wyatt back to throw looking. Airs it out right side for Logan McCormick. Tipped away beautifully by the West Plains defender number 2, Boston Ladd. Good defense there, Dustin.
Sure was. And when you get down to this part of the field, your offensive plays get narrowed down just a little bit because the end zone becomes that 12th defender.
Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. The 11th play of the drive. for Seminole from their own 36. Kara Barnard out there listening. She texted earlier. Holmstrom with Kramer in the backfield with him. Twin receivers to either side. 14 on the play clock. And now White's running back through the signals. He'll step back into the shot. 2 receivers to either side. And Holmstrom with the snap, back looking. Airs it out, across the middle, complete, touchdown Indians to Logan McCormick for 12 yards.
That score comes with 7:07 left here in the first quarter of play. Now on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 6-0 with the point after attempt to come.
That point after brought to you by Flatland Oilfield. You have all your oil field trucking needs at 806-781-2527. That's Cale Hughes and his crew.
Rowan Donaldson back to kick the point after attempt.
Snap back, hold down, the kick is up. With 7:07 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, the Indians up 7-0 on West Plains. We'll be back after this.
For all your abstract and title service needs, you can depend on Gaines County Abstract Company, located 207 South Main in Seminole. Gaines County Abstract Company is the original title company in Gaines County with complete records that date back to the 1800s. So give them a call at 758-3351 for fast turnaround with over 160 years of combined experience, along with in-house attorneys. Quality abstract and title service since 1911. Commercial Tire Service, located at 1100 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, is your complete tire service center. Commercial Tire Service carries Goodyear and Firestone Ag tires, Cooper, Nito, and Michelin tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. You always get great service and great prices. We can also take care of your front-end alignment needs, oil and filter changes, brake jobs, and much more. And don't forget, Commercial Tire Service offers 24-hour road service. Just call 758-9477 or 758-1390.
Back in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth, Rowan Donaldson will boot it up and away. It'll go out of the end zone. West Plains will start at their own 25. Let's get you the drive summary brought to you by West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply. You can call me at 432-788-6400 for more information. Indians go 11 plays, 64 yards. It ends with a 12-yard pass from White Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. The kick after was good. With 7:07 left in the first, Indians lead it on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard 7-0.
Offensive drive right there was great for the Indians. Great way to establish the pace of the game, and now the Indian defense trying to follow that back up after a stop on their first series.
So Reed Macon brings the ball up for West Plains in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now they're sending everybody to the left. Student body left. They'll reverse it back to a back hooker coming to the right side. Gets a block, has a lot of room. Gets a first down. Thank goodness for number 4 for the Indians. Rowan Donaldson making a tackle, a 15-yard gain.
Little misdirection right there, counter on the backside. And if it wasn't for Rowan right there, that could have been a 6 for the West Plains Wolves.
Under 7 minutes left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Rob, how about you give us our 7 points? That'd be a good thing.
Hey, we're still practicing. We didn't have a preseason.
We sure did.
This is our preseason.
1st and 10 for West Plains, their own 42. Snap to Macon. They'll hand it off to Russell, coming left, still on his feet, falling forward for 14 yards. A good run by Russell. They're starting back, brought down from behind by Austin Olivas.
Russell moves the ball inside of Seminole territory down at the 42-yard line. Great job of lowering the pad level right there and pushing forward.
Reed Macon in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and in the backfield with him is Russell. He'll take the snap back to throw, looking across the middle, complete. Hit rolling forward. He'll get close to another first down. That's 34. Brody Bobo, and give him a first down. 3 plays, 3 first downs for West Plains.
Was able to slip away from the initial tackle right there and get the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 for West Plains at the Indian 31-yard line. 6:06 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. 2 receivers right, 1 left, and an H-back. Back a receiver in motion. Throw is out and complete to the 30-yard line to the 25. Will get another first down to Boston Ladd. And now West Plains moving the ball extremely well.
Injured Indian down the field.
Injured Indian player. Will take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.
Zion Broadband is your local internet provider. Their office is next to Dairy Queen, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole. They're reliable, they're fast, experienced, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. They have an extensive track record with local people in Gaines County. No contracts, no data limits, and no gimmicks. Once again, Zion Broadband, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, located next to Dairy Queen. Call 432-758-0900.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Guy Cheney in Seminole, 400 South Main in downtown Seminole.
That's a Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole, where you can work out, grab a protein shake. And the injured player for the Indians, 55, Aaron Segala, and it looks like he's coming off the field under his own power. That's good news for Seminole, Dustin.
Sure is. That's a big man up front for the Indians.
We're back in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin running the camera. And West Plains has it first and 10 at the Indian 21-yard line. Indians lead at 7-0 on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. 5:51 left in the quarter. And under center, handoff coming left to Slade Russell, moving forward, trying to move the pile. He'll get past the 20, the 19, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Austin Olivas. Also in there is 65, Adiel Sanchez.
Like Coach Poinier alluded to there in the coaching game, West Plains and their offense is a great mix of spread and then going under center and some West Coast styles. So a lot of mixture right here for the Indian defense to try to figure out.
6th play for West Plains. Macon will take the snap, rolling right, looking, airs it out, throws it incomplete, intended for Kane White Tinsley, out of bounds. And there'll be 5:16 left in the first quarter on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Indians lead West Plains 7-0.
Big third down play here for the Indian defense.
Third and about, what do you call it, Dustin?
About 9.
Okay.
About 8.
Yeah, about 8. On the 19-yard line of Seminole.
It's not 7.
In between.
No, we're going to go with 8.
In betwixt. So, again, shout-outs at 432-212-4311.
West Plains in a tight formation. I-back.
Yep, I formation with Reed Macon under center. He'll hand it off to Russell. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and blown up, and back in there making a play is 65 Adiel Sanchez, and he ate him up like a bad sandwich, Dustin.
5'9", 230-pound junior defensive lineman just snuck through the hole right there and plugged it up. Brings up a big 4th down.
That's a huge defensive play, D.
Yes, sir. Sure was. Now it's decision time for West Plains. Got some substitutions coming in. I think this is 4-down territory for them, and they're going to line up in the spread formation.
4th down and 10 from the 21-yard line of Seminole for West Plains. They'll go for it. Look like movement, no call. They'll throw it out left side complete. Russell has it. He'll get the 10. He'll get the 5. He'll get in the end zone. And touchdown, West Plains, 21 yards.
That score comes with 4:32 left here in the first quarter of play. Now on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 7-6 with the point after attempt to come.
The pass complete to Slade Russell. Dustin, that was well executed.
Sure was. They overloaded the right side of the formation, and everybody was going that way, and the receiver right there was able to slip out to the back and go into the score.
Extra point attempt on with number 80, Matthew Carrillo. Snap back, the hold is down, the kick is up. It's good. We're tied at 7 with 4:32 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Stock up and save with wholesale prices for all your fundraisers, weddings, restaurants, stores, food trucks, and convenience stores at Quality Produce Warehouse, 9 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway. Quality Produce Warehouse open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday with a huge selection of produce, Mexican chips, Mexican candy, Mexican Cokes, drinks, and much more. All the discount prices. And don't forget to stop at our Quality Produce store, 1501 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas, can handle all of your electrical needs. Serving West Texas and New Mexico, Epic Electric Solutions specializes in troubleshooting oilfield electric equipment, lighting upgrades, and electrical renovations. Call us for your residential remodels and new construction. For all of your electrical needs, call the professionals at 806-778-4913. Licensed and insured in Texas and New Mexico. Epic Electric Solutions in Seminole, Texas. Good luck, Indians and maidens.
Back once again in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. It's 7-7. West Plains will kick it up and away with Matthew Carrillo. Going back, fielded by Braden Bailey at the 5. The 10, up to 15, gets a block to 20. Breaks a tackle to the 30. He has some room to the 40. Across the 50. Breaks the tackle to the kicker to the 30. 20, 15, 10, 5. 95-yard kickoff return for Braden Bailey. He takes it all the way to the house, D.
That's an awesome return right there by the senior. That score comes with 4:17 left here in the first quarter of play. Now on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 13-7 with the point after attempt to come.
That's how you get right back in it, Dustin and Tabitha. I'm telling you what.
He was able to break one tackle right there and then slip through, and the track meet was on.
And this kick, the Flatland Oilfield kick, is up and good by Rowan Donaldson. Tribe takes the lead back 14-7 on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard back after this.
When you call Seminole Butane at 758-5493, you can depend on personal efficient service. Seminole Butane can handle all your fueling needs, gas, diesel, or propane on the farm, ranch, or in the oil field, delivered to your location. Owner Chip Wicker reminds you to check out their new fueling site next to the office at 419 Northwest 11th Street. Seminole Butane, locally owned and operated, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 60 years. That's Seminole Butane.
Coach Jackson for Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Yeah, this is Coach Kent Jackson, and I know our experience dealing with Permian Basin Abstract was first class. In the coaching business, Elizabeth and I have had an opportunity to buy several houses, but I know this was absolutely the easiest experience that we've ever had. Trey and his staff there made us feel at home, and the service was very professional, yet very hometown friendly, and we highly recommend dealing with Permian Basin Abstract.
Exceeding expectations in customer service is their specialty. Permian Basin Abstract Company.
The Flatland Oilfield kick by Rowan Donaldson, Cale Hughes' outfit for your oilfield trucking needs is out of the end zone. West Plains will start their own 25. We got 2 drive summaries to do. West Plains went 7 plays, 75 yards. The kick after was good, 21-yard pass from Reed Macon to Slade Russell. Made it 7-7. Then Braden Bailey took it to the house from 95 yards out. Kick after was good. 1 play, 95 yards. 4:17 left in the first. Indians ahead 14-7 on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. That drive summary brought to you by West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply.
How about the work of the Indian special teams there, setting up the lane for Bailey to get through and go score?
Incredible. West Plains with possession at their own 25 again. They started there every time. Handoff to the right side to Slade Russell. Gets good yardage, give him about 5.
Russell does a good job of getting behind his pads and moving north and south down the field and gets about 5-6 yards on that carry.
2nd down and 4 from the West Plains 31. Under 4 minutes left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard in the first. Indians up 14-7 on West Plains. Slade Russell under center now, I formation behind him, 2 receivers to the left. Russell will take the snap, fake the handoff, back to throw, all kinds of time, airs it out across the middle, caught at the 30-yard line, still on his feet to the 20. Big play to number 12, Caden Hooker. 64 yards and a first down for West Plains. Huge play, Dustin.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 17-yard line. Play action was executed beautifully right there by West Plains.
And, Dustin, they run that San Francisco 49er offense, yes. You can tell. Handoff to Russell coming up the middle. This time nothing doing, led by Brian Hernandez and a host of others. And back in the game for the Indians, 55, Aaron Segala, so glad he's okay. Might have given him a yard or 2.
It was one of those play calls where the run had lulled you to sleep, and then with the play action, throwing over the top, big yardage.
So West Plains changes personnel. Reed Macon will still be in at quarterback. Clock running with under 3 minutes left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. I thank all of our sponsors here. And in the shotgun is Macon with the back beside him. Will fake the handoff, looking right, airs it out toward the corner, goes into quarter and incomplete. Good coverage there, Dustin, by number 24, Weston Dugan.
The sophomore right there on the coverage, 5'10", 145 pounds. Great job of making sure and shadowing the receiver, getting his hands up and blocking the pass out.
And, you know, Macon does a good job of trying to put that ball in the right place.
Sure does. And it was put in a position where only the receiver could really get to it.
So now West Plains 3rd down and 10 from the Indian 18-yard line. And now 2:38, and the clock is stopped here on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard to first. Reed Macon at quarterback. He'll have Slade Russell behind him. He'll send a man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Throw it across the middle. Caught by Russell. Coming up the middle. Cuts back. Has 2 blockers. He'll get in the end zone. Touchdown West Plains. 18 yards. Beautiful play.
That score comes at 2:32 left here in the first quarter of play. Now on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 14-13 with the point after attempt to come.
That's good execution, Dustin.
Sure was. And
4 plays.
Indian defense just fell victim to the play fake on the screen, and it was an easy 6 for West Plains.
Matthew Carrillo on for the extra point. And now a Gaines Gym timeout called by West Plains. Gaines Gym. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Take a break from the ordinary and drive into Sonic in Seminole today for a refreshing Coca-Cola. While you're there, try one of our delicious hot dogs. To make it even better, top your meal off with an extraordinary real ice cream shake. Don't forget to take advantage of our happy hour from 2 to 4 p.m. daily for half-price drinks and slushes, especially Coca-Cola. This is how you Sonic.
Check out the lumberyard located 1/2 mile south of Seminole.
We'll come back to the lumberyard ad in just a moment. West Plains took a 30-second timeout, which I thought was only for basketball.
Matthew Carrillo back for the extra point attempt. Snap. Go ahead.
Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 14. Now we'll get back to the commercial break. Back after this.
Check out the lumberyard located 1/2 mile south of Seminole, just off the Andrews Highway. The lumberyard probably has whatever you're looking for, and most likely in stock. So for all your building needs, along with electrical supplies, plumbing supplies, power tools, garden supplies, barbecue grills, and much more. And remember, they also have all your True Value hardware supplies. That's the lumberyard and supplies serving Seminole and the surrounding area. Call 432-758-5566.
There are tires, and then there's B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck. Get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today at Howard McCaleb Tire in Seminole. Howard McCaleb Tire has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. Specific performance may vary by tire
model. We're back here, tied at 14. And the ball's blown off the tee, thank goodness. West Plains and Seminole tied at 14 in the first. I got some shout-outs to get through. Sean Decker watching at home online. Gene Moffitt says, great picture, go Tribe. And Chad Rosales bragging on the picture. So Tabitha Franklin doing good work here. Kick is fielded by an up back. That'll be Caden Kramer, and he has room. Out to the 43-yard line. Now flag comes in late, and let's see what the call is.
Maybe in the area of a block in the back here, they're throwing to a spot. So it's going to be against the Indians. And from that spot, depending on the penalty, could be 10 to 15 yards.
All right, we'll hold everything and see what happens. That'll be the Indians' first penalty here with 2:27 left in the first. On the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, hold on the Indians. That'll cost them a little bit of yardage here, D.
So 10 yards from the spot. It's going to be Indians will start this drive on their own 23-yard line.
The West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary for West Plains. 4 plays, 75 yards. Ends with an 18-yard pass from Reed Macon to Slade Russell. Kick is good. Now with 2:27 left on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard, we're tied at 14. Tabitha, you're getting bragged on. That's nice. Hey, I'm doing my job. Got to make her feel good. Indians start at their own 23-yard line. Wyatt Holmstrom in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Kramer in the backfield. Back to throw looking. Finds Matthew Peters out toward the 31-yard line. Give him about 8 yards, D.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 31-yard line for the 2nd down and 3.
Holmstrom in the shot. 2 receivers either side. Fakes the handoff. Holmstrom looking, rolling left. Now we got a flag down. This one's coming back. Caught beautifully by the Indians' Logan McCormick, but this is going to be for naught. That's coming back for a hold, Dustin.
Waiting the call here by the official. And that is the case. Coach Poinier's pleading his case over there saying, no, my player didn't do that, but hold is the call. So 10 yards from the spot, from the line of scrimmage, and replay 2nd down.
Went a couple of plays here. I mean, went most of the quarter without any penalties. Spit it out, Rob. And now 2 in a row, just about.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 21-yard line for 2nd down and 12.
Holmstrom in the shotgun. Sends Caden Kramer in motion out of the backfield. Takes a snap looking. Throws it back to the right side to Stephen Davis. Moving forward beautifully out toward the 30-yard line. Gained a lot of that yardage back.
Bubble screen moves the ball down to the 30-yard line of the Indians for 3rd down and about 4.
1:42 left in the first on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard. Holmstrom looking to the sideline. And now they'll move Stephen Davis over to the left side. Davis and Garcia on the left. Peters and McCormick on the right. Holmstrom in the shotgun with Kramer in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap back to throw with time looking. Airs it out for Logan McCormick. Caught at the 40. And down he goes. A keep on trucking. 1st down. 34 yards and a beautiful play.
Seminole start their next 1st down series. Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 39-yard line.
Keep on trucking. 1st down. They'll hand it to Caden Kramer. Crashing up the middle for 4 yards. Keep on trucking at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. Transportation bookkeeping for trucking at 758-2403. 2nd down and 6 for the Indians at the 35-yard line of West Plains. Holmstrom with the snap, back looking. Lots of time. Great job by the offensive line. Caught by Kramer in the flat. Coming the right side, he'll be bumped out of bounds around the 33. Might have got a yard or 2.
Escorted out of bounds. Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 34-yard line.
So might have given him a yard. 3rd down and a long 4. Make it close to 5 for the Indians. With 39 seconds on the CK Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing scoreboard in the first. Holmstrom in the shot. 2 receivers, 2 either side. And Caden Kramer in the backfield with him. The snap is back. Holmstrom, quarterback draw, up the middle of the 30. Spins, gets forward for a keep on trucking 1st down. Give him 8 yards.
Design run will move the ball down to the West Plains 26-yard line.
Shout out from Marv, Diane, Gregory, and Abilene. Always glad to hear from you guys. Shout outs at 432-212-4311. Keep on trucking 1st down for the Indians at the West Plains 25. Empty backfield for Wyatt Holmstrom. He'll take the snap looking. To his left. Trying to work a receiver. Now Wyatt will come right. Throw it over to Matthew Peters. He'll be in the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 South Main. Don't forget your red roses in the red zone. Indians get a keep on trucking 1st down and spot the ball at the 13-yard line of West Plains on the 6th play of the drive for the Indians. Holmstrom will take the snap, hand it off to Caden Kramer. Hurdles a guy down to the 4-yard line, to the 3-yard line. He'll be close to 1st down yardage.
And that'll be the end of the 1st quarter, Rob.
That's the end of the 1st. We're tied at 14. This is everything we thought it was going to be. Back after this, you listen to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Dr. Michael Q. Watson, MD, is located at 208 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Dr. Watson is available for all general medical practice and obstetrics. For excellent health care, call Dr. Michael Q. Watson, 758-3267 for an appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. Dr. Watson accepts most commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and is board certified for DOT physicals. located across from Memorial Hospital.
Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse are proud supporters of the Seminole Maidens and Indians. We'd like to wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck for their successful season. Please come see the friendly staff at Oasis Gin for all your ginning, marketing, and warehouse needs. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse appreciate your business. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck to the Maidens and Indians. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse.
Silver Star Insurance Agency, located at 113 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole, specializes in crop and crop hail insurance. Silver Star has the personnel in place to make sure you get the right and necessary coverage for all your crop insurance needs. Proudly serving your West Texas community. When it's time to get your crop insurance, call the professionals at Silver Star Insurance 758-2223 or stop by the office.
We're back once again in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. We'll get you your second quarter sponsors in just a moment. Indians have it second down and about 3 for a first at the West Plains 5-yard line. Handoff to Caden Kramer coming up the middle, rolling forward. 6 points for the Indians. Caden Kramer, a 5-yard touchdown run.
That score comes with 11:55 left here in the second quarter of play. On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole now leads West Plains 20-14 with the point after attempt to come.
Second quarter sponsors.
Second quarter sponsors are Commercial Tire, Quick and Clean, In Stitches and Designs, Fernando's Body Shop, Michael Q. Watson, Flying Aces Flight School, Rattler Funeral Homes, The Lumber Yard and Supply, First United Bank, Permian Basin Abstract, and Integrity Homes.
The Flatland oil field kick was wide left and missed, and so the Indians now lead it 20-14 as we just start the second quarter back after this.
Fernando's Body Shop, located at 511 South Main in Seminole, has the experience and knowledge to handle all your auto body repair needs. Windshield replacement, hail damage, repair, complete paint jobs, and insurance estimates. So call the experts 758-3171. That's Fernando's Body Shop, a proud supporter of the Seminole Indians and Maidens, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 30 years. That's Fernando's Body Shop, 511 South Main. The hot weather has arrived once again, and now's the time to insulate your home. Give A&P Supply a call at 432-955-0007 to get all the details about insulation to make your home more energy efficient. Don't forget they specialize in roofing material, drywall, interior and exterior door moldings. And if you've been thinking about improving the exterior or interior of your home with something new, ask about Versetta Stone. Now to serve you better, A&P Supply is open Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. A&P Supply, 4 miles north of Seminole.
Back with the play in action. The Flatland oil field kick is up in the air, high and short. Good tackle by Braden Bailey. West Plains will take over at their own 24-yard line. Here's your West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Indians go 7 plays, 67 yards. Ends with a 5-yard run by Caden Kramer. Kick no good with 11:55 left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard in the second. Indians lead at 20-14.
Great drive right there in response for the Indian offense. Now let's see if the Indian defense can come out, make a little bit of adjustment, and get a stop.
West Plains at their own 24. They've started at their own 25 3 times. Now they're going to start at their own 24, 1st and 10. And Macon hands it off. Coming left is Russell. He'll get forward. Might have got a yard, maybe 2 yards. So Russell make it second down. Give him 3 yards. Second down and 7. They'll spot the ball at the West Plains 27.
West Plains has just done a great job of moving the ball on the ground out of the West Coast offense.
Macon to the sideline to get the play. Go Stephen Davis and Tribe. Corrigan's watching from Midland, Texas. Glad to have you. Let's go Indians. Coach Galla watching. Glad to have old Coach Galla from now at Canadian. Good to hear from Coach. Second down, Macon back to throw. Across the middle, complete. Caught and then dropped by Rowan Donaldson, but a nice catch there by Cash Lofton. Nope, it's Kane White Tinsley making the catch.
Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 28-yard line for a 3rd and about 1.
10:54 left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard here in the second quarter. I thank all of our sponsors. Appreciate them jumping in with us. 3rd down and 1. Making in the shotgun, hands it off. First back coming right. Lots of room all the way up the middle to get the first down. Good tackle by Austin Olivas. The run completed by Alex Lucero.
Lucero, 5'7", 150 pounds, and he was able to just kind of squeeze through the line unnoticed right there. Got the first down yardage for the Wolves.
Ball at the 42-yard line of West Plains, 1st and 10. Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. We love hearing from you. We'll try to get you a quick look around school brought to you by Hot Works in just a minute. Making in the shotgun will take the snap. Hand it to the back coming right. Nothing doing. Good stop there by Brian Hernandez for the Indians. Got a hold of Alex Lucero and put him down, Dustin.
Rowan Donaldson and also Ryan Sinclair in on the tackle as well. Second and about 11 yards as they lost a yard on that play right there.
Shout out to Tabitha Franklin running the camera today. Got a quick lesson from Dustin, and she's playing at it.
And I am ever so thankful.
He is. Dustin.
Tabitha has joined the broadcast.
Dustin is not fond of running the camera, so Tabitha is getting after it. West Plains with 3 receivers left. A tight end to the right. Now listen to man in motion. Lucero in the backfield with Macon. Fakes it to him. Outside of the left. Incomplete. Dropped by Boston Ladd. Pass was right on the money. He just didn't catch it.
I'd like to clarify that I didn't mind running the camera. It's just I'm a Neanderthal.
Oh!
So I can only do one thing at a time.
You said it, I didn't.
I did.
Go
ahead.
Look Around School brought to you by Hot Works. The volleyball team today and tomorrow are hosting their tournament. Go out and support them tomorrow. And Crane is hosting a cross-country meet, and our team will be there on Saturday as well. No school on Monday. Tennis hosts Levelland on Tuesday. Volleyball in Kermit on Tuesday.
Road Warriors, Road Maidens.
Boy, they've been getting after it on the road. 3rd and 11 for West Plains. Macon throws it out. Incomplete, intended for Lucero. They're going to bring up 4th down. It's a big stop for the Indians' defense of John Richmond.
Much needed stop right there by the Indian defense after having a couple of scores on them the past couple of series. So a small victory as West Plains brings on their special teams unit.
The Look Around School brought to you by Hot Works at 603 West Avenue A in Seminole. Get a variety of workouts, including hot yoga, at 758-6272. Got some shout-outs. Bobby Tykerobe, Bobby, Zaley, Addison, Riley, Ariel on the road. Go Indians. There's the snapback. The punt is away for West Plains. It goes super long and out of bounds deep in Indian territory, and that's where the Tribe will take over.
Waiting to see where this ball is spotted, but Seminole will start their drive with 9:15 left here in the second quarter of play. On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 20-14.
If you ordered last year's yearbooks, go by the high school and pick them up. That's from the sports information director, please.
That is a direct order.
Please go pick them up. Bonner's watching from Granbury. Family reunion. Let's go Indians. Glad to hear from you. 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from all of you. Where's the ball, Dustin?
Seminole's going to start this drive on their own 13-yard line.
Own 13-yard line. Holmstrom in the shotgun. You got an H-back, and that's Petty. They'll hand it off to Caden Kramer. Lots of room. Coming right out to the 20-yard line. Give him about 7 yards, maybe to the 21.
Good first down run right there as the Indians quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Twin receivers on the right and left side of the formation.
Under 9 minutes left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard here in the first half. Tribe up 20-14. Holmstrom with a snap. Throws it out in the flat, complete to Matthew Peters. He'll get to keep on trucking first down out to the 28-yard line. Keep on trucking at 203 Northeast Avenue G. Transportation bookkeeping for trucking.
Bubble screen successful for the first down play right there by the Indians.
Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. Bunch formation for the Tribe now. And they'll send Kramer in motion. Holmstrom back to throw with time looking. Receiver scrambling. Holmstrom has all day. Airs it out and smartly throws it away, bring up second down. That's a smart play by your quarterback.
Smart play by the quarterback and also by the receivers and the linemen. Linemen did a great job of holding their blocks. Receivers, once they finished their route, immediately went into the scramble drill just trying to find an open spot. Nothing was available, and Holmstrom just throws that one out of bounds.
Also, great coverage by the West Plains secondary to force that to happen. 2nd and 10, Tribe at their own at 27. Holmstrom back to throw, complete to Caden Kramer, coming right with a blocker. To the 35 of the 40, he gets to keep on trucking first down. He gets all the way to midfield, give him 20 yards, and a keep-on-trucking first down.
Indians' offensive screen right there was successful for big chunk of yardage near midfield, so great job by the Indian offense.
Do you want to tackle Caton?
I'm good for one.
That's
it.
That's a whole lot of fella. We'll have the quarterback draw for Wyatt. That did nothing. It might lose a yard or two.
I'm always good for one thing. It's either going to be one run, one tackle, or getting run over by Caton.
I'm telling you.
That's it.
That's a big old boy. Might have lost 2 yards there. 2nd and 12. Move the ball back to the Indians' 46-yard line. 7:51 left in the first half on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Tribe up 20-14 on West Plains. This is as good a football game as we thought it was going to be.
It sure was. Everything that's built up to be.
Holmstrom in the shotgun. He'll send Stephen Davis in motion. Back to throw with time looking. Throws it across the middle, complete to Logan McCormick. He'll get a keep-on-trucking first down and 12 yards. Get him down to the West Plains 38-yard line.
Great yards after catch right there by McCormick, turning upfield and running up the middle.
They'll make it the 39-yard line. Holmstrom in the shot. 2 receivers either side. Hand it off to Caton, right up the middle. Lots of man, lots of moving. He's going to get close to the 30-yard line, give him 9 yards to bring up 2nd down and 1. I'm going to say it's short of the first down.
Well, Kramer was so patient to let the blocking get set up, and then once the blocks had got set up, he turned on the Jets.
We got a Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd, and we'll be back. The Indians lead it 20-14 after this.
Pioneer Gin is proud to be a part of Gaines County and the agricultural industry. You can trust your cotton to Pioneer Gin this coming season. The trained professionals at Pioneer Gin take pride in the turnout and the quality of your cotton. Come out and talk to the professionals at Pioneer Gin. We're 19 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, or just give us a call at 758-3822.
West Texas National Bank has 52 ATMs to serve your banking needs from Big Spring to Terlingua and north to Seminole, Denver City, and Plains. Great news, WTNB has even faster, easier, and more secure ways for you to pay with our latest digital wallet options. Talk to an experienced professional today for your ag equipment, farm, ranch, home, and auto loans. That's West Texas National Bank in Seminole, your one-stop financial institution. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
Back from that Gaines Gym timeout, we're in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth here in Seminole. 2nd and 2 for the Indians. We got shout-outs coming your way in a minute. Holmstrom in the shotgun will take the snap, back to throw with time looking. Now flushed to his right. Working his way to the right sideline to throw it out of bounds, incomplete. Dustin, that offensive line's making plays.
Doing a great job doing Yeoman's work up front. There it is. Put it on the bingo card.
That's it.
Chase Elrod, Jack Parkey, Isaiah Agari, Noah Alvidrez, and Reno De Leon, your starters for the Indian offensive line, doing a great job up front.
3rd down and 3 for the Indians from the 31-yard line of West Plains. Hand it off to Caton Kramer, pushing human beings forward, and he'll get to keep on trucking. First down on the 9th play of the drive. Shout-outs real quick. Austin Olivas, number 2. Uncle Leo's listening in Fort Worth. Corbin Williams, one of our sponsors. Great video. Williams is on the road. That's Tabitha Franklin doing a great job. And Chad Rosales checking it again. Our video girl's doing a great job. Chad, she's going to think, and the offensive line. Chad, she's going to think you like her. You know, she works here in the district, so it's good coming from a school board member. So keep on trucking first down at 203 Northeast Avenue G here in Seminole. Holmstrom in the shotgun, back to throw with time looking. Airs it across the middle. Matthew Peters wide open into the end zone for the touchdown. 26-yard touchdown pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Matthew Peters. Just gorgeous.
That score comes with 6:17 left here in the second quarter of play. Now on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 26 to 14 with the point after attempt to come.
First game of the season for Dustin, too.
It is. Rented lips.
Exactly right. We always rent them to try to get through this thing. And now
Indians will go for 2 here to try to even it up to 28.
So we'll hold off on the Flatland Oilfield kick. We'll call the Flatland Oilfield extra point. Indians are going to try to go for 2. Wyatt Holmstrom has them in a bunch formation, and now a late substitution. On comes Gavin Knelson. They try to fake the jet sweep. Holmstrom to keep it and get in for the 2-point conversion. Indians up 28-14. Boy, that's great execution by the Indians. We'll take a break. Tribe up 28-14 on the Daybreak Niners scoreboard with 6:17 left in the first half.
Here to care for you in every stage of life, Seminole Memorial Hospital offers state-of-the-art technology and small-town hospitality. Our dedicated staff is here to give you compassionate quality care you deserve. We strive to provide our patients with comfort and confidence in their treatment during their time of need. It's nice to have a neighbor you can trust, someone who can look out for you and your family in good times and bad. If you need legal counsel, you can count on Marlon D. Carter, attorney at law, for your legal service needs. For family and criminal law, personal injury, wills and estates, as well as a variety of other legal services. Mr. Carter lives and works with you right here in Seminole. He cares about you and our community. His office is located 118 Southeast Avenue B, across the street from the courthouse. He can be reached at 432-758-2181 or by email marlon@marloncarterlaw.com. Se habla español.
And we're back here in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth at 152 County Road 320 here in Seminole, oil field production and pipeline services. It is a high, short, flatland oil field kick, and West Plains fields it around the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll take over. Real quickly, the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. 10 plays, 83 yards for the Indians. Ends with a 26-yard pass from Wyatt to Matthew Peters. Kick after was good. Indians lead at 28-14 on the Daybreak Niners scoreboard. Lots going on, Dustin.
See if the Indian defense come out and get another stop right here.
We'll get the handoff coming right. Big run by Russell. Has his feet cut out from under him by Austin Olivas.
Not before he gets about 7 yards on that carry. Bring it second and third. Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 28-yard line.
2nd and 3. And that quarterback's looking with time. He'll be flush. Now moving to his left. He's going to load up and run. Looked like the ball came loose. No, it didn't. He'll get close to a first down there.
Hiram Gayton right there on the flush away for the Indian defense. Great job of pursuing. And they did get first down yardage on that run right there.
Okay, so he will get a first down at the 31-yard line. They started at their own 21 with 5:39 left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard here in the first half. Indians up 28-14 on West Plains. Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show coming your way. We'll get scores from around the area, stats, drive summaries, and more. Reed Macon under center. He'll hand off to Russell. Lots of room up the middle. He'll get about 7 yards into the secondary of the Indians. Stop made by number 80, Nate Trujillo, for the Tribe. Give him 5 yards, Dustin.
Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 36-yard line.
Casey Powers, with his disdain for West Plains, just texted something in I can't say. Thank you, Casey. 2nd down and 5. And Macon back to throw, complete across the middle. And a great open field tackle there for the Indians.
Rowan Donaldson in on the tackle right there.
Along with number 6, it looks like, Brian Hernandez. So bring a 3rd down at about 3. He might have gotten 2 yards on that game. That's a great tackle.
The tight end on that receiver, on that reception, was Caden Bretling. He came up a little sluggish, and he's going to make his way off on the field.
Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you.
Just got a text from our buddy down in Early, John Belcher. They're in a rain delay.
Oh, boy.
So his debut is in the delay.
And he'll get the filibuster. That's right up his alley.
It sure is.
That'll work out great. 3rd and 3 for West Plains from their own 37. Macon will keep it on the little spin move forward. He's going to get close to first down yardage. We'll see if they mark him there, Dustin.
Forward progress is going to be near the yard-to-gain mark at the 41, and they are giving it to him. Yeah, Belcher's probably going to talk to the folks about prime +1 interest.
I can only imagine.
And what the Fed's going to be doing in the next quarter, and, yeah, just boring everybody to death. I mean, he is a banker.
He is a banker, for good Lord's sake. Good grief. 3:39 left in the first half. On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, we're glad they jumped on with us.
Sure.
If you haven't eaten breakfast over there, you need to.
I'm planning on going tomorrow.
Oh, you know what? I might do that, too, before I go to the volleyball tournament. Ball at the 41-yard line of West Plains. They've gotten 10 yards every time, 21, 31, 41.
Wonder if they'll let us set up and do a play-by-play of them in the kitchen.
Oh, I don't know, but I'd like to have some of that breakfast. Of course, Gout Boy can't eat that much. Macon back to throw, throws it out complete to the 49-yard line. Nice catch there by West Plains for about 9 yards to Kane White Tinsley.
Forward progress is going to spot the ball at the West Plains 48-yard line for second down and about 3.
Dustin, he must have stepped out, I guess. Looked like it was closer to the 50. They're going to spot it at the 48. Macon in the shotgun. Little staggered formation, 2 receivers to the right. Macon will hand it off, hold everything, flags everywhere. What does that mean, Dustin?
False start. That's against the rules of football.
Something was against the rules of football, just the 4th penalty in the ballgame.
False start against West Plains.
That'll cost them 5 yards for cheating.
We don't like cheaters.
We don't like cheating. 2:43 left in the first half of the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Tribe up 28-14 on West Plains. Grateful for all of our 45 year-round sponsors.
It's amazing.
To cover
thank you,
all of our
thank you
sports.
to all of you.
Yes, thank you so much.
You make our jobs fun.
19 live read sponsors as well. That's
awesome.
Incredible. Incredible. 2nd down and 8. Macon throws it out in the flat, complete. Nothing doing, though. Caught by Jenks Phillips, but a good stop there. Looks like by 52 for the Indians. That's Ryan Sinclair in on the stop. And he ate him up like a bad sandwich.
Sure did. 3rd down and about 4 here for West Plains Indian defense. Let's see what they dial up.
3rd and 4. This would be a big, big play for John Richmond's defense. And Coach Greg Pointer.
3 down linemen for the Indian defense.
Now West Plains with 2 on either side with receivers.
Indians giving a 3-3 look. Looks like West Plains is going to take a timeout right here.
That's a good job of changing formations to force a Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole, where you can work out and grab yourself a protein shake. We'll be back.
Hello everybody, this is CJ, your local McDonald's Director of Operations. I'm inviting you to come visit us at McDonald's. Download the app to order ahead, skip the line and pick up curbside, or dine in for table service, or even use the DoorDash link to deliver your food where you want when you're hungry. Currently, you can save big with our $5 meal deal, which includes a McDouble, McChicken, or hot and spicy, a 4-piece chicken nugget, small fries, and small drink. And don't forget, $3 Happy Meals every Tuesday. We're loving it.
Welcome back to the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. They're at 15152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oil field production pipeline services with welding, fabrication, and auto services at 432-425-6477. My phone is blowing up.
On the Daybreak Diner scoreboard, Seminole leading West Plains 28-14 with 1:43 left here, second quarter of play.
Sorry, Dustin. We'll get the shout-outs in just a minute. 3rd and 4. And now an empty backfield for Reed Macon. He'll take the snap, back to throw, looking. Being pressured, comes to the right side. Now he's going to try to run, and he's brought down Braden Bailey with a great hustle play. He'll lose 2 yards. Good job by Braden.
Indian defense come back out with that 3-3 look, not their typical defensive formation. All kinds of confusion right there, and West Plains fell victim of it. Seminole calls a Gaines Gym timeout right here to stop the clock.
We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
In Stitches and Designs, located at 1110 North Main in Seminole, specializes in custom embroidery and screen printing services. Our friendly staff will work with you to create what you need for your business, sports, and church events, along with any custom personalized needs. Now offering engraving. Custom engraved tumblers and travel mugs make great gifts for employees and loved ones. With a wide variety to choose from, there's something for everyone. Don't forget we offer promotional items such as banners, business cards, pins, and more. For all your custom embroidery and screen printing services, call 432-758-6297 or 432-209-2094. That's In Stitches and Designs. Your vision in stitches.
In the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth, Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin. West Plains lines up, and they will kick it away. Shout out to Frank Espino Jr., class of 07, watching from Midland. And Uncle Leo says, oh, is it too soon to say we're the best team in West Texas? Might be. That kick is up and away. It's going to go deep. It's taking an Indian roll, and it'll go out of the end zone. Let's Go 26 is a shout-out we've got. We'll get that in there as well. Shout-out to Tabitha doing yeoman's work on the camera, D.
Yo woman's work.
Yo woman's work. Hey, that sounds like yo woman. Yo, never mind. So when that happens on a punt, they go to 20 or 25. Help me out. Goes to 20.
I'll tell you here in just a second when they spot
Oh,
it.
my goodness.
It's going to go to the 20.
They will put it to 20, I think.
Kickoffs are 25, punts are 20.
So the Indians have forced West Plains to punt 3 times in this ball game. They scored twice. So it will be at the 20. Are we right here?
We are right here. We are right here in the broadcast booth. 6-gun broadcast booth.
Okay, I had to write it down. Holmstrom back to throw, complete to guess who? Logan McCormick, who leads the Interplanetary Galaxy in catches. That's a big place.
It is. It is.
Give him 7 yards, make it 8. Second down and 2 with 1:06 left in the first half on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. They'll hand it to Caden Kramer. Bounces it outside, still on his feet. Good job of tackling by West Plains. He might get the first down. Did he get the keep on trucking first down? They give it to him.
They're waving it on.
Give him the keep on trucking
I
first
counted
down.
6 different West Plains players that had come up off that pile right there trying to tackle Caden.
Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. She's at 1006 Hobbs Highway, Suite A. Didn't see what happened
Pass
there.
was to McCormick through the middle right there, and he got about a yard. Brings up second, and we're going to call it 8.
So they'll get Logan McCormick on a 2-yard gain. 38 seconds left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard. Indians up 28-14. Snap back to Holmstrom. Back to throw with time looking. Now they're going to blow the play dead. Somebody was caught cheating. It looks like it was us, Dustin.
Indians got caught with a false start right there. Somebody started a little too soon.
Which will be only the 3rd penalty of the ball game for the Tribe. 2 for West Plains. For a first game of the year, Dustin?
Not bad.
Not bad at all. It'll cost the Indians 5 yards. Is West Plains going to decline it? Hold on. Hold everything.
No, they've already marked it off.
Oh, have they? Okay. So back to the 27-ish, 28-yard line, somewhere in between.
Well,
shout-outs at 432-212, 4311.
Got some confusion going on. The White Hats over here on the backside of the defense talking to his officials through their
boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Alex Trebek. God rest his soul.
Bless him. You know, Ken Jennings is doing okay.
He's doing a great job, I think. Gavin Knelson in the backfield now with Wyatt Holmstrom. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Usual suspects.
I wonder if the referees are having a communication issue with their headsets.
This is a Gaines Gym break at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole.
Oh, I know what they were doing now. They were resetting the clock to make sure it's right. 19 seconds left on the Daybreak Diner scoreboard here.
And so Holmstrom will step back in. Now the Indians change personnel, and here comes Caden Kramer back in the backfield once again. 10 seconds left on the game clock. They'll hand it to Kramer coming up the middle, breaks a tackle, moves forward, give him about 4 yards, and we will go to the halftime break. Indians lead West Plains 28-14. We'll be back with the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. After this, you're listening to Indian football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio.
People's Bank is your hometown bank that is a proud supporter of our local schools. People's Bank is a community bank. We are proud to be in the Seminole community. At People's Bank, we're about quick loan decisions, great customer service, and building relationships with all of our customers. Stop by and see us at our location in Seminole. Visit us on the web at peoplesbanktexas.com or give us a call at 432-245-6180. Good luck to the Seminole Indians and Maidens this season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Brock Morris and Christy Morris are proud to be a part of Seminole and are here to help you with your healthcare needs. Brock and Christy are certified family nurse practitioners. Brock specializes in family medical practice, joint injections for shoulder and knee pain, and DOT physicals. Christy specializes in family medical practice, women's health, and dermatology. Brock and Christy are now accepting new patients and are located in the clinic at Seminole Memorial Hospital. For appointments, call 758-4711 or 758-4799.
The Corner Store is proud to service all of your convenience store needs at any one of our 3 locations. The Travel Center, located at 2303 Hobbs Highway, is open 24/7 with showers available at all times. We carry a large variety of retail items, as well as our well-known hamburgers, breakfast burritos, and our signature item, Judy's Salsa. Check out our full menu at our website, www.cornerstoretx.com. For more information. We're proud to serve our community. Stop by your nearest corner store today, where local matters.
Ag Texas Farm Credit Services is borrower-owned, and member success is always our purpose. It's the foundation of our cooperative ownership structure. One great incentive of being an Ag Texas stockholder comes in the form of shared earnings. Since 2015, Ag Texas has returned nearly $167 million back to its member owners. Ag Texas knows that supporting farmers and ranchers with reliable credit and crop insurance helps ensure that the heartbeat of agriculture is strong and steady.
If you or your spouse have been thinking about pre-planning your final arrangements, Ratliff Funeral Homes of Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield can assist you to pre-plan the services you choose and will relieve the financial burden from your loved ones. If you already have a plan, let us review it with you. Call or come by any of the Ratliff Funeral Home locations in Seminole, Denver City, Seagraves, and Brownfield.
If you are in the trucking business, you know how important it is to cover your assets. That's why you need to know about CYA Insurance and Christy Barnes. Christy's a trucking insurance specialist, so you can be assured of getting the complete coverage you need to cover your assets. So for all your commercial insurance needs, give Christy a call, 432-245-4292. Or stop by the office at 205 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. Or on the web at cyatruckinginsurance.com. C&C Irrigation and Pump, located west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, can handle all your irrigation needs from top to bottom. C&C Irrigation and Pump service all makes and models of irrigation systems, along with pump repair, plumbing supplies, and electrical supplies. And don't forget to ask about our Zimatic pivot system, equipped with the latest technology. Contact C&C Irrigation and Pumps, 758-2053. Have you heard of paint protection film? Paint protection film, or PPF for short, prevents rot, chips, fading, and minor scratches. PPF even has self-healing properties, plus PPF increases resale value on your vehicle. Paint protection film is a must if you've got a vehicle you care about. We're here at 1303 North Main Street in Seminole. Call 432-245-5080 or search Rascal Auto Works online to get more information.
Welcome back to the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. She's at 1006 Hobbs Highway, Suite A in Seminole for all your dentistry needs at 758-9839. Dustin, Indians lead at 28-14 at the half. What a half of football.
Done a great job of moving the ball offensively and making the stops defensively when they needed to. Gave up a couple of scores there in the first quarter, what you're fixing to recap here on the scoring drives. But Indians did just a great job of adjusting after that point and making their way across the field and scoring offensively and making the stops defensively. So great first half.
Thought they played really, really well. Other than a couple of big ones,
yeah,
it just seemed like that the defense stepped up. And, you know, a lot of people expected West Plains to come in here and roll.
Yeah.
And it's been really interesting to see how the Indians have responded to this.
It'll be interesting to see how West Plains will come out and make their adjustments at the half. That's a well-coached football team over there, and they've got some good athletes. And they didn't go as far as they did in the playoffs last year and not come back and come with that. What I'm trying to get to is they're going to come in the second half with a fight.
Yeah.
That's a good program over there.
Yeah.
So we can't take them lightly. We got to make the adjustments as well and come out and keep the throttle down.
Okay, Pride of the Tribe is out there performing, so we got that on video for you so you can watch them work. Obviously, we got to do a halftime show. We can't play it for you, but you can sure watch the Pride of the Tribe as they're working out here to get rolling. West Plains did not bring their band on this trip. It doesn't look like. It's a long way. So they didn't bring them. We'll take a quick break here on the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. We come back, we'll get you the halftime drive summary. Indians lead at 28-14 at the half over West Plains. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
What do dirty boots have to do with banking? Nothing unless you're one of our ag lenders. Just like farming and ranching, agribusiness requires hard work, and most banks aren't willing to get their hands or their boots dirty. Since 1907, we've been working closely with producers to keep their operations successful. Whether it's an operational loan, funds for crop diversification, or equipment, we're one of the most dominant FSA lenders in the state. First United Bank. We know ag lending. We know ag. Member FDIC.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Gaines, Andrews, and Yoakum counties are here to serve you with all your insurance needs. Give one of our friendly, helpful agents a call today at 432-758-3693 or stop by the office at 204 Southeast Avenue C in Seminole. Now's a great time to review your home, auto, and life insurance needs. Our agents will work with you to provide the right amount of coverage to fit your needs and budget. That's Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. Give us a call today. You'll be glad you did. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
Petty Insurance Agency deals with numerous companies in order to get you the best coverage and lowest rates possible, and they are now an agent for Nationwide Insurance. Petty Insurance Agency specializes in home, auto, life insurance, commercial, farm and ranch, pivots, Mexico insurance, and workers' comp. With 2 locations to serve you at 106 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole and 320 West Main Street in Brownfield, or call 758-9188 in Seminole or 806-637-0321 in Brownfield.
Welcome back to the Dr. Amy Williams DDS Halftime Show. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright here on KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Shout-out still available at 432-212-4311. Let's get the drive summary brought to you by West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply. Fire extinguisher inspections, first aid, PPE, cleaning supplies, pressure washers, and so much more. For information on West Texas Fire, you can pull me over in the fire wagon, which that's happened before. Hey, they've pulled me over. Or because they want to buy something. Or you can call me at 432-788-6400 for West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply. West Plains had the first possession, 3 and out. Indians defense did a good job of holding him. Tribe started at their own 36 and put together an 11-play, 64-yard drive that ended with a 12-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick. Imagine that, Logan McCormick catching a touchdown. That never happens.
Never heard that before.
Kick after by Rowan Donaldson was good with 7:07 left in the first. The Tribe took a 7-0 lead. West Plains took over at their own 25. That happened quite often in the first half. They put together a 7-play, 75-yard drive, ended with a 21-yard pass from Reed Macon to Slade Russell. Kick after was good with 4:32 left in the first. Game tied at 7. Next play. Before you could get your popcorn choked down, Braden Bailey took it to the house. The kick, 95 yards, broke a couple of tackles, and like Dustin said, good blocking by the special teams. And a 1-play, 95-yard drive with 4:17 left in the first. Kick after was good. The Tribe took a 14-7 lead the next possession. West Plains took over, guess where? At their own 25. Put together a 4-play, 75-yard drive. Ended with an 18-yard pass from Reed Macon to Slade Russell again. Kick was good with 2:32 left in the first quarter. The score was tied at 14. Indians took over at their own 23 after the kick. They ran 6 plays in the first quarter ended. On the first play of the second quarter was a 5-yard run by Caton Kramer, ending a 7-play, 67-yard drive. A kick was no good with 11:55 left in the second. Indians took the lead 20-14. West Plains took over. This time on their own 24, they went 4 and out, got a first down. Then the Indians defense stepped up, forced them to punt. Indians took over at their own 13 and put together a huge 10-play, 83-yard drive that ended with a beautiful pass, 26 yards from Wyatt Holmstrom to Matthew Peters across the middle. Kick after by Rowan Donaldson was good with 6:17 left in the first half. The Tribe took a 28-14 lead. West Plains got the ball at their own 21-yard line, went 8 plays and punted the ball back to Seminole. Tribe ran 3 plays and ran the clock out in the first half, and so the Tribe with a 28-14 lead. A couple of big pass plays from Holmstrom.
Yes, did a great job of executing those plays and set up by the runs. I mean, the short little dink passes and the runs, that all played into effect in those deep passes, and just a great job by Holmstrom of running this offense. The seniors just doing a great job this evening.
Doing yeoman's work, trying to get after it. We're trying to get the Dave Campbell scoreboard show up and running. If we can get that, we'll try to get you some scores from that area, but we did get you the drive summary, so we'll take another break here on the Dr. Amy Williams DDS Halftime Show. When we come back, we hope to have scores from around the area. You're listening to Indian Football on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Our Dulce Water Company in Seminole can handle all your water needs. Give Jeremy Nelson, owner and operator, a call today at 432-758-6000 and get all the details about the benefits of an RO rental system for your home or office. Enjoy the convenience and health benefits an RO system can provide. And don't forget, Agua Dulce Water Company also sells and services Hagen Clark water softeners, and they're now selling bulk, non-potable RO water. In-house financing available. The difference is clear with Agua Dulce Water Company, 2001 Hobbs Highway.
Watson Construction, located at 501 West Dandelion Road in Hobbs, specializes in pipeline services. For all your oil and gas services, along with hydrovac, excavation, and tank cleaning needs, Watson Construction is your go-to place for all turnkey pipeline and dirt work needs. Give Watson Construction a call today for all your oil field service needs. 575-391-0537, serving New Mexico, Texas, and the Permian Basin.
McBride Supplies It All is here for all your oil field supply needs. They're a distributor of Balon, Kimray, and Flowline, as well as a licensed Victaulic distributor. They have a large inventory, and from belts to stuffing boxes and liners, as well as a full-service rigging shop to enable your chain, wire, rope, and hose needs. McBride Supplies It All has over 100 years oil field experience. They're available 24 hours on call. Call Hobbs 575-393-5275 or Andrews 432-524-1160.
Lowen Farm and Lumber, located 409 North Main in Seminole, is the name to remember for all your building products. Henry Lowen and his staff stand ready to assist you with personal service. For all your lumber, hardware, paint, general maintenance, supply items, and more, all under one roof with a wide selection to choose from. Lowen Farm and Lumber now carries a great selection of cedar and redwood, along with beams and floor joists. Remember, Lowen Farm and Lumber, your complete home and farm building supply store. Call 758-6035. Does your carpet need a deep cleaning? Then maybe it's time you call Jake Steamers, the carpet cleaner, at 432-847-4600. Jake Steamers can handle all your carpet cleaning needs: area rugs, odor control, spot removal, carpet, tile, air ducts, and upholstery steam cleaning. Just call Jake Steamers at 432-847-4600 for a free estimate and get your home or office back in tip-top shape.
Welcome back to the Dr. Amy Williams DDS Halftime Show. She's at 1006 Hobbs Highway, Suite A in Seminole. For all your dentistry needs, you can call her at 432-758-9839. Indians lead this one in the third. At the half, 28-14 over West Plains. We're still having trouble trying to get the Dave Campbell app to open.
Got a couple of scores that did pop up on mine. You want me to go ahead and go?
Go ahead and get them.
Up in the Panhandle, Perryton is leading Canyon 24-15. That's at the half.
Perryton leading Canyon.
Yes.
Wow.
Dalhart 28, Levelland 19. That's late in the second quarter in Levelland. Shallow Water Mustangs are leading the Monahans Lobos 10-7. That game's at halftime. We'll be in Shallow Water next Friday night.
6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock kick on all platforms here on KSEM.
Our buddy Bo Wells, he's in a dogfight over in Denver City right now, as they and Lubbock Roosevelt are tied 22 at the half.
Interesting.
Graham Steers 16, Midland Christian nothing. That's at the half. Bushland Falcons 35, Borger Bulldogs nothing. That is late in the first quarter play. I believe that one could be tied up. Don't you think you can go ahead and just call that one?
I think so. You can probably get that one.
Stephenville 7, Midlothian Heritage 3. That is late in the second quarter of play. Do not have a score on Seagraves and Morton. So if somebody is listening and knows that, please text that in to us. We'd be glad to pass that along.
Same thing on the Loop game.
Yes, Loop and Crest, they're playing. So if anybody knows those scores, please pass them along.
Text them to us, and we'll be glad to get them out at 432-212-4311. While we got a chance, we can do it. Let's take a look around school, brought to you by Hot Works at 603 West Avenue A in Seminole. Get a variety of workouts, including hot yoga at 432-758-6272. We're grateful for them jumping back on and sponsoring things. On tomorrow and Saturday, today and tomorrow, which is Saturday, volleyball is hosting their tournament at the Buck Caffey Court. As soon as we get seedings out there, we'll put them on our social media. But that'll be all day long, so go over and support the Maidens. All 3 teams are playing. Cross country will be at Crane tomorrow, so good luck to them as well. No school on Monday. Why?
Labor Day.
Labor Day. That means I'm going to be labored all day. I'm excited. I want a day to be bored. I'll be fired up. That'd be great.
You're going to text me, and you're going to come up with some shenanigan wishing you were doing something.
I'll be shenanigan all over the place. Always shenanigan. I'll shenan multiple times if I need to.
I know how you'll be distracted on Labor Day.
Yeah, for sure. Tennis plays Tuesday. They'll host Level End. They are killing it. Team tennis in the fall. Coach Anderson and that crew really getting after it. Volleyball will travel to Kermit on Tuesday. Like we said, our volleyball coverage will start September 28th, so we look forward to that. Next week, Indians play at Shallowater, 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock kick. And again, a reminder, Hometown Pride, the Picket Show, comes your way every Friday, 10:05 to 11. Had a great time today. It's up on YouTube if you want to go back and watch it. Hosted at the Corner Store Travel Center and exclusively sponsored by them. It'll be on all platforms. Everybody's picking games. Low-level celebrities, knuckleheads, and online cowards participating. 2 of the online cowards sitting right here in the booth. Just because y'all have jobs and can't leave.
And one of those online cowards won it last year, right?
That's what we've heard.
Oh, well.
And we never hear the end of it.
And Tabitha's going to win it this year.
Is that what she says? All right.
She done called it.
After tonight's game, stay tuned for the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show coming your way 10 to midnight on KSEM 106.3 and KIKZKSEM.com. On those same platforms tomorrow, Tech hosts ACU, 5:30 pregame show, 6:30 kick on not all platforms, just on radio here.
Yeah, I don't think they'll allow us to do that on YouTube.
Yeah, we can't do that on YouTube.
As much as Tabitha would like to go and video that for us.
That'll do it for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS halftime show. Indians lead at 28-14. We'll come back. We'll get you the second half. You're listening to Indians football on the sound of the tribe, KSEM 106.3.
Have you ever thought about getting a pilot license? Well, think about it no more. Give Addison Espinoza, owner of Flying Aces Aviation, a call at 432-209-3547. Addison is a certified flight instructor offering flight instruction classes with private lessons and beginner's classes. For more information, call Flying Aces Aviation today at 432-209-3547. You'll be glad you did.
Western Insulation, located at 615 Southeast 3rd in Seminole, is the company to call on for all your insulation needs. Western Insulation specializes in spray foam insulation for metal buildings, residential, and much more. Foam roof coatings, fiberglass bat insulation, and insulation supplies. If it's insulation you need, call Western Insulation, 432-955-2135 or 432-955-8650 or westerninsulationtx.com. Quick and Clean, located at 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole, can handle all your oil and filter changes along with diesel fuel filter changes. And don't forget, Quick and Clean can also take care of your brake work needs, front end alignments, and minor auto repairs. For all your vehicle maintenance, give Quick and Clean a call today, 758-3923, for quality service and local guys that know you. That's Quick and Clean, 412 Northwest 21st in Seminole.
Seminole schools strive to provide comprehensive educational services in our community. Whatever the educational need, we're committed to doing our best as a team to meet it. For more information on eligibility and programs, contact us at Seminole ISD. We're extremely proud of our students and their accomplishments in academics, FFA, band, choir, art, theater, speech, debate, cosmetology, Skills USA, and athletics. We're also a proud sponsor of Seminole sports broadcasts for those unable to attend. Go Indians and Maidens!
Do you have property you need to sell? Consider selling your house to Integrity Homes for cash. We're your local home buyers and we want to buy your home for cash. We'll pay all the closing costs and you pay no realtor commissions. There's no gimmicks and no games. Give us a call today at 432-955-6803. Again, there's no closing cost. We buy your property in as quick as 30 days. Visit our website, integrityhomestx.com. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Back for the third quarter. Sitting right here in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth at 152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oil field production, pipeline services with welding, fabrication, and auto services at 432-425-6477. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin, KSEM 106.3, KIKZ, KSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. Dustin has your third quarter sponsors.
People's Bank, Western Insulation.
Close enough.
Rented Lips. Gaines County Farm Bureau, Lowen Farm and Lumber, Brock and Christy Morris, Silver Star Insurance, Legacy West Realtors, McBride Supplies It All, Marlon D. Carter, Attorney at Law, Epic Electric Solutions, and Guy Cheney State Farm.
Got shout-outs going on. Bob and Lori Garcia say, great commentators. Thank you. We appreciate that. Shout-out to Coach Livingston's parents. Go Indians. He's made the move from the red to the black. How about that? Coach Livingston can coach some defense,
He
too.
sure can.
Does a good job. Glad to have him over here with the tribe.
Shout out to the Rochel family watching in tonight.
If you want shout-outs, 432-212-4311. It's time to get this second half underway. The Indians will get the first possession with a 28-14 lead on West Plains. Glad to have you with us on the Sound of the Tribe, KSEM 106.3 FM in Seminole, Texas. And West Plains will kick it away with Carrillo. It goes deep toward Austin Olivas. He'll take it at the goal line to the 5, gets a block to the 10. 15-20 will work his way forward, out past the 25 to about the 28-yard line. Good return by Austin Olivas.
Indian special teams has done a great job with the return game tonight as Olivas brings that ball out, like Rob alluded to the 30-yard line.
Good run by Austin. They're going to put it right at the 28, I believe. That's where they'll have the first possession of the second half. Again, stay tuned for the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show come your way as soon as we're off the air. And Stephen Orr and Mark Finkner do a great job with that show.
Don't forget to do your plug, too.
I got to send my information in. I sure do. Wyatt Holmstrom in an empty backfield in the shotgun. Looks, throws out the flat, complete to Jordan Garcia to the 30. Up to the 33-yard line. Gets a good block from Caden Kramer as well run. Move the ball forward about 6 yards, Dustin. Look right.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 35-yard line.
Shout-outs at 432-212-4311. Twin receivers either side. And Kramer in the backfield. Holmstrom, 2nd and 4, hands it to Caton. Gets through the line, still moving. A keep on trucking first down as Caton keeps trucking all the way out to the 48-yard line. Man alive, giving 12 yards.
Yards after contact right there by the 6'4" junior. Great job running behind his pads.
Ball at the 48-yard line of the Indians. Fake it to Kramer. Throw it out in the flat. Incomplete and caught by Jordan Garcia off the tip down the sideline. A keep on trucking first down to the 18-yard line. He's in the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 South Main. Get your red flowers at Seminole Floral and get a keep on trucking first down. And what? A 42-yard gain.
Out of the hands of Stephen Davis right there, the defender of Caden Hooker, and then into the hands of Jordan Garcia. And a big first down play right there. Great job by Garcia of concentration on that tip.
42-yard, keep on trucking first down. Holmstrom will keep it on the fake. Now he'll drift backwards. Get back to the 2019. Make it the 18-yard line. Good job by Wyatt. What a play by Jordan Garcia.
Sure was.
Unbelievable.
We had a way to send that into Sports Center. That might be worth sending in.
That was Rick O'Shea. Perry Phillip listening from Albany. Glad you're with us, Perry. Perry, a new employee of West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply.
I know why he's in Albany.
Well,
something's happening this weekend involving some feathered friends.
I got you. So what do we got, a substitution here? Yeah, I had to get Caleb Price.
Got a penalty.
Who's it on?
And be against the Indians. I don't know if it's a legal substitution or what, but false start is what I'm being told.
So 5-yard penalty for the Indians. They'll move them back to the 23-yard line. They're out of the Seminole Floral Red Zone. They have a chance to get back in there. 2nd and 15. Holmstrom will keep it coming left to the 20, toward the 15 to the 10, still on his feet to the 5. Touchdown, Indians. Give him 24 yards on the run to the left side.
There's a flag on the play, Rob. Flag's down about the 9-yard line.
Hold everything. Brian Pointer is 3/4 of the way out on the field. Brian is upset, and now Coach Greg Pointer is trying to get everybody back onto the sideline. Brian Pointer is hot. So let's see what happened here.
The way the Indian coaching staff is acting is that it's a block in the back, and that's what the call is against the Indians. So that'll be from the spot of the foul. So the positive yardage will go up to the spot of the foul and then move it back 10 yards.
So we'll put it right at the 20-yard line. We'll call that the Seminole Floral Red Zone. Don't forget to call them at 758-3678 for your Red Roses.
Husbands, it's football season. Your wives would appreciate it because we know we're watching football. Just get them some roses so they got something to look at.
Here comes the 5th play of the drive. Is it the one-armed dove hunt that he's at?
Probably.
I'm just checking. Jackie and Blake used to live in Albany, so I knew all about that. Holmstrom in the shotgun takes the snap, back to throw with time. All day, pocket formed beautifully. Now he'll flush right. Throws it out for Matthew Peters, incomplete. Be out of bring up 3rd down.
Holmson did a great job of scrambling right there, trying to make something happen. And he put that football in the only place where Peters could have tried to get it just held away just a little from him.
Eric Alvidra says, go number 12, Robledo. Fort Stockton 21, Lakeview 7 at the half, 22-22 over there in Denver City. We've got some more shout-outs we'll get to in a minute. Holmstrom with the snap. Flag goes down. Throw out complete to Caden Kramer. He's moving up all the way to the 6-yard line. This one might come back. There's a flag on the sideline.
Well, with the continuation of the play right there, that should have been a defensive penalty.
Hold on everything. Now, Adam Cummings is all the way out on the field. So let's see what the call is. Thanks for the excellent commentators and camera crew. West Plains fans. All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
So that penalty was against West Plains. I don't know if that's a legal substitution or what, but it's going to result in a first down for the Indians, 1st and goal. Ball's going to be spotted, I guess, just inside Seminole's 7-yard line.
Here's the 7th play of the drive with the ball at the 7-yard line. And keep on trucking, 1st down for the Indians. They're in the wild Indian. They hand it to Caden Kramer. Will keep it on the snap. He'll get down to the 4, maybe the 3 on the wild Indian.
9:55 and ticking on the clock. In the M&S Backhoe Services 3rd quarter, Seminole 28, West Plains 14.
Ball spotted right at the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal. Holmstrom in the shot. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll hand it off to Kramer up the middle, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the 2.
Nice play right there. They faked the jet sweep to McCormick and then handed it off to Caden Kramer. Snuck forward for a couple more yards. Going to bring up 3rd and about 3 to go to the goal line.
Have an injured player, and that'll be a Gaines Gym timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back.
Having trouble with your water well? Give Tri-County Fast Bailing a call at 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing can brush and bail the rust and sand away on existing wells or new wells. Tri-County Fast Bailing has the experience and knowledge with over 20 years of service in Seminole and the surrounding area. To get your well operating back at its full capacity, that number again, 209-0765. Tri-County Fast Bailing.
Back from that Gaines Gym timeout, 3rd down and 3. Indians keep it. Wyatt Holmstrom spinning, diving forward, touchdown Indians, a 3-yard run for Wyatt Holmstrom.
That score comes with 9:09 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. Now on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 34-14 with the point after attempt to come.
10-play drive for the Indians, and they stick it right in the end zone.
Tristan, just told you the name during the break. Tristan Hernandez was the injured West Plains player. He went off under his own power.
The Flatland Oil Field extra point is up and good. Indians lead it 35-14 back after this.
For all your abstract and title service needs, you can depend on Gaines County Abstract Company, located 207 South Main in Seminole. Gaines County Abstract Company is the original title company in Gaines County with complete records that date back to the 1800s. So give them a call at 758-3351 for fast turnaround with over 160 years of combined experience, along with in-house attorneys. Quality abstract and title service since 1911. Commercial Tire Service, located at 1100 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, is your complete tire service center. Commercial Tire Service carries Goodyear and Firestone Ag tires, Cooper, Nito, and Michelin tires for passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs. You always get great service and great prices. We can also take care of your front-end alignment needs, oil and filter changes, brake jobs, and much more. And don't forget, Commercial Tire Service offers 24-hour road service. Just call 758-9477 or 758-1390.
Here's your Flatland oil field onside kick, and Braden Bailey comes up with it. Wow! An onside kick that dribbled past the 50-yard line to the 44-yard line of West Plains, and Braden Bailey comes up with it. Flatland oil field run by K.O. Hughes. Call him at 806-781-2757.
Indians recover that just 2 yards past the line that allows for the onside recovery, so Seminole will start this drive on the West Plains 48-yard line.
So the Indians will get the second possession. The West Plains 48. Welcome back to the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha. KSCM 106.3, 9:09 left in the third on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians in business once again, D.
Great momentum shift right there for the Indians.
Get an onside kick. Holmstrom in the shot. Empty backfield. Out to Stephen Davis at midfield. Gets a block to the 45 to the 40. Out to the 37-yard line. It's going to be close to first down territory, Dustin.
And they are not moving the sticks. They're going to call it about 2 yards short.
So it'll be second down and a long two for the 40-yard line of West Plains. Handed off to Kramer. Diving. Pushing. That'll be a keep-on trucking first down and give him 4 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's a 6'4" Mack truck running right into you.
First and 10 for the Indians at the 36-yard line of West Plains. Twin receivers on either side. Holmstrom in the shot, hands it to Kramer, coming left with a block. Moving forward to the 30, to the 29-yard line, 5 more yards. And a cloud of mud or whatever those things are on the fake field down there.
And Kramer's got a cramp, and we're going to take a Gaines Gym timeout right here.
We will take a Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd and be right back.
Zion Broadband is your local internet provider. Their office is next to Dairy Queen, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole. They're reliable, they're fast, experienced, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. They have an extensive track record with local people in Gaines County. No contracts, no data limits, and no gimmicks. Once again, Zion Broadband, 1300 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, located next to Dairy Queen. Call 432-758-0900.
Holmstrom back to throw, back from the Gaines Gym timeout. Throws it across the middle, complete to the 21-yard line to Stephen Davis. A 14-yard gain and a keep on trucking first down. Move the chains at 203 Northeast Avenue G in Seminole. Transportation, bookkeeping, and trucking at 758-2403.
Great job by the Indian offensive line for holding their blocks up front and allowing Holmstrom to complete that pass.
At the 21-yard line of West Plains, in the flat, complete to Jordan Garcia, lowers the pad level to the 15-yard line. He's in the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 South Main in Seminole. Buy your dozen roses in the red zone.
Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 15-yard line for second down and about 4.
Holmstrom in the shot, 2 receivers to either side. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and gets ate up like a bad sandwich by number 9, Tristan Hernandez. Good job by the defensive end for West Plains.
Loss of about 3 on that. Brings the ball West Plains 19-yard line with 7:21 left here on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard.
Watching in Lake Dallas, cheering for Stephen Davis and the Tribe. Have a great season. Indian Stephanie Aguilar, glad to hear from you. Caton Kramer, Caton Cramp is why we had to take a break. Empty backfield. Flag goes down. Indians get a free play. They air it out, trying to go to Peters. It's tipped away. It looks like West Plains jumped, Dustin.
And that is going to be an encroachment against West Plains. defensive player touched an offensive player, so that ball had to be, or that play had to be blown dead.
What is that, Dustin?
It's the rules of football.
It's called cheating.
It is.
Indians will move it forward 5 yards.
Shout out to John Belcher. He's listening in to us during his break down there. They're in a rain delay.
Sorry you're in a rain delay, buddy, but thanks for listening. 3rd down and 3 for the Indians in the Seminole Floral red zone. Spot the ball at the 14-yard line. Holmstrom will keep it coming right. Lowers the pad level to the 10. Down to the 5-yard line. That's another keep on trucking first down. 6th play of the drive. Start at the West Plains 48 after the onside kick. Tribe up 35-14 on the West Plains Wolves. Indians come out strong here. Holmstrom in the shot. Tight formation for the Tribe. Kramer in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left. An H-back on the right. And a receiver to the right side. Holmstrom will hand it to Caden Kramer, and he will fly to the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown.
That score comes with 6:28 left here in the third quarter of play. Now on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, your Indians lead West Plains 41-14 with the point after attempt to come.
Unbelievable drive and getting the extra possession with the onside kick. The Flatland Oil Field extra point being tried by number 4 Rowan Donaldson.
Wyatt Holmstrom the hold, snap back, holds down, kick is up, and it's good.
Indians up 42-14 on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Back after this.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
See State Farm agent Guy Cheney in Seminole, 400 South Main in downtown Seminole. Stock up and save with wholesale prices for all your fundraisers, weddings, restaurants, stores, food trucks, and convenience stores at Quality Produce Warehouse, 9 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway. Quality Produce Warehouse open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday with a huge selection of produce, Mexican chips, Mexican candy, Mexican Cokes, drinks, and much more. All the discount prices, but don't forget to stop at our Quality Produce store, 1501 Hobbs Highway in Seminole, open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Indians will kick it away on the Flatland Oil Field kick, fielded by West Plains at the 12, up to the 15-20. Has some room, 25-30, 35-40-yard line. Big run by Caden Hooker right up the middle. He'll get out to the 45-yard line. Actually, it's number 2, Boston Ladd.
Great setup right there by the West Plains special teams on their blocking on that kick return right there. And Ladd just turned on the jets and was able to get up near Indian territory. Ball's going to be spotted, like Rob said, at the West Plains 42-yard line.
The West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. We'll get it after this play. West Plains with possession at the 43. Making under center. Fakes the handoff, looking. Has a receiver open. Overthrows him. Went over the head of Caden Hooker. The West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary for the Indians. They've got 2 of them. A 10-play, 72-yard drive that ended with a 3-yard run by Wyatt Holmstrom, and a 7-play, 48-yard drive that ended with a 6-yard run by Caden Kramer. Both kicks were good. Indians up 42-14, 6:28 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. We couldn't do the other one because of the onside kick.
No, we didn't have time.
So we had a great onside kick recovered by Braden Bailey.
Indians just firing on all cylinders right now.
West Plains 2nd and 10 from their own 42. Reed Macon in the shotgun, back behind him. Handed off the first back through, nothing doing. As for the Indians, number 52, Ryan Sinclair, ate up the back like a bad, what, Dustin?
Bad sandwich. He got his big old paws right around him and held him up and let his teammates come and help clean up.
It's back number 17, Ethan Frosto.
I believe that was the back. I was looking for defensive players. Number 19 in on the tackle. Carson Gray, host of others. Just solid defensive play right there.
5:46 and counting on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard in the third quarter. Tribe 42, West Plains 14. Your Seminole Indians have come out strong here in the first game of the season. 3rd down and 8 for West Plains from their own 44-yard line, making back to throw with time complete in the left flat. He'll get close to first down yardage to Alex Lucero. Nice play by the West Plains Wolves.
Lucero was able to get the first down, move the ball inside of Seminole territory. Ball's going to be spotted at the Indians' 48-yard line.
Grateful for all of our year-round sponsors this year. 45 of those suckers. Hard to get all the ads in. We sure are grateful for you. Stay tuned for the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show coming your way. As soon as this one's over, 10 to midnight, you'll get all your scores from around the area. If you want shout-outs, 432-212-4311. Marlon Carter checking in saying, "Go Tribe." Making in the shotgun, 1st and 10 in Indian territory at the 48. They'll hand it to the right side to Russell. Trying to break tackles. Indians defense does a good job of spreading it out. Stops by Brian Hernandez and others.
Penalty flag on the play right there is thrown behind the line of scrimmage. That's probably going to be on West Plains. And the hold is the initial call, and the white hat will confirm that. Holding against West Plains, 10 yards from the spot of from the line of scrimmage, and they'll repeat first down.
3 penalties for West Plains here in the second half. Only 2 on the Indians. And in the first half, only 3 on Seminole and 2 on West Plains. For a first game of the season, Dustin, that's really clean football.
Sure is, and that's something that Coach Poinier is going to brag about, I'm sure, heading into next week.
So West Plains will come up. First down and 20. And making in the shotgun look and throws it out in the flat, complete. And broken tackle there by Betancourt with lots of room up the right side. He'll get all the penalty yardage back just about, Dustin.
Yeah, that's going to bring it up to the original first down line of scrimmage. Still got 10 yards to go, bringing up third down and about 10.
So 3rd and 10. Again, shout-outs at 432-212-4311. We'd love to hear from you. 5:11. The clock is stopped here in the third on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 42-14.
Second down.
Second down. Thank you, Dustin. Snap back. The throw across the middle is complete. And then a great tackle there by Brian Hernandez. But number 6, Will Grisham, makes the catch across the middle. Brian Hernandez was number 6. I'm sorry. The receiver was 88. Caden Breitling. K-A-I-D-O-N, Caden Breitling.
6'2", 225-pound senior tight end for West Plains.
Yeah, he made the catch, and the tackle was by number 6 for the Indians. It's still early for me, too, Brian Hernandez.
3rd and about 7 for West Plains. Ball's going to be spotted at the Seminole 45-yard line.
4:30 and counting left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard in the third. Making back to throw with time. All kinds of time. He'll keep it himself coming left. Hurdle a tackler. Still on his feet to the 35. Toward the 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards and a first down for West Plains.
Macon did a great job of recognizing that he didn't have anything downfield and he had some wide green areas. And he scrambled for the first down, moving the ball deeper inside of Seminole territory.
That's what happens when I wear a green shirt. Wide green areas. 1st and 10 for West Plains.
Is that why you go to Hot Works and do hot yoga?
I got to do some hot yoga.
I finally got to work that joke back in.
Got the segue. First for West Plains at the Indian 31-yard line. 1st and 10, and a pitch, nothing doing. Great job by the Indians defense. Can't get the number there. Is it 6 or 5?
It's a double-digit number 19.
For the Indians.
Keaton Gray?
Carson Gray.
Gray.
Carson Gray with the big tackle on the running back for West Plains. Going to cost him 5 yards.
Carson stepped up and said, "Hello, how are you?"
And ate him up.
Like
a bad sandwich. 3:45 and counting in the third on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Seminole Indians 42, West Plains Wolves 14. Tribe has been powerful this entire ball game. 2nd and 15 for West Plains in the shotgun. Reed Macon. In the backfield with him is Alex Lucero. Low snap. Making a throw. Overthrown, incomplete. In there for the coverage for the Indians is 17, Reagan Elder. The pass is incomplete, overthrown.
Macon was looking for the receiver, Brody Bobo, a 6 foot, 175-pound fullback coming out of the backfield right there.
This bar's got to get out of the way. It's killing me. I know it's supporting the building, but it's killing me.
First world problems there, Mr.
First
Franklin.
world problems. 3:22 left in the third on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 42-14 on West Plains. 3rd and 15 for the Wolves from the Indians' 36-yard line. Macon with the snap. Throws it out the left side. Has a receiver open at the 20. Moving to the 15-yard line. Caught by number 12, Caden Hooker. 15 yards and a first down for West Plains.
Macon was able to find him on the wheel right there behind the Indian defense for the first down yardage. 9th
play of the drive coming up for West Plains. They'll be in the red zone, spotted at the 14-yard line of Seminole. 3:14, the clock has stopped here in the third. Macon with Lucero behind him and 3 receivers to the right. He'll take the snap, hand it to Lucero, coming left. He'll get forward for a yard or two. Indians defense does a good job of keeping him up there short. Good stop by Brian Hernandez and others.
Good push right there by the West Plains offensive line. They're doing a good job on this drive of creating some holes on the offensive runs and also blocking on the passing plays right there and allowing for some of these big plays.
Call it 2nd and 7. Spot the ball right at the 10-yard line. The 10th play of the drive for West Plains. It started at their own 42-yard line.
Indian defense sneaking up, showing blitz.
Reed Macon in the shotgun tight formation. Lucero behind him. He'll hand it to Lucero coming up the middle. Indians defense holding him up. Reagan Elder in there with some others. Rowan Donaldson trying to make the stop.
The house blitz it almost worked to perfection, but not before the West Plains runner got about 3 yards.
To bring up 3rd down and a long 5, spot the ball at the 9-yard line of the Indians. The 11th play of the drive for West Plains. Here on the Indian 9-yard line. 3rd and 6 for West Plains. They're letting the clock run here a little bit. The play clock down to 14. 2 minutes exactly left in the third quarter on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Indians up 42-14 on West Plains. 4 seconds on the play clock. They got to get this off, and they do. They'll throw the fade route. It's up and tipped away beautifully. Danny Tran on the corner, and boy, is it good to see him back in the lineup.
Good to see him back. Danny did a great job of reading that pass right there, waiting until the last minute to jump up and block that away.
Danny Tran was injured most of last year, and now stepping back in with a great tip away.
Brings up 4th and about 6 here for West Plains. Decision time.
And this will be the 12th play of the drive for West Plains at the Indian 9-yard line. 1:45 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard in the third quarter.
West Plains lines up a tight formation, 1 back in the backfield.
And they'll get it back to Macon in the shotgun. Throw out in the flat. Complete to Lucero. Touchdown, West Plains on a 9-yard pass completion.
That score comes with 1:39 left here in the third quarter of play. Now, on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard, Seminole leads West Plains 42-20 with the point after attempt to come.
So Macon with the bullet to Alex Lucero. And ends a 12-play drive for West Plains.
Matthew Carrillo back to attempt the point after.
Snap back, the hold is down, the kick's up.
Penalty flag on the far side, Franklin.
Hold on, everything. We got cheating, so we'll have to see.
Offsides against the Indians, that'll be declined.
So offsides against the Indians declined. Indians lead at 42-21. The M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Back after this.
Epic Electric Solutions, located in Seminole, Texas, can handle all of your electrical needs. Serving West Texas and New Mexico, Epic Electric Solutions specializes in troubleshooting oilfield electric equipment, lighting upgrades, and electrical renovations. Call us for your residential remodels and new construction. For all of your electrical needs, call the professionals at 806-778-4913. Licensed and insured in Texas and New Mexico. Epic Electric Solutions in Seminole, Texas. Good luck, Indians and maidens.
When you call Seminole Butane at 758-5493, you can depend on personal efficient service. Seminole Butane can handle all your fueling needs, gas, diesel, or propane on the farm, ranch, or in the oil field, delivered to your location. Owner Chip Wicker reminds you to check out their new fueling site next to the office at 419 Northwest 11th Street. Seminole Butane, locally owned and operated, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 60 years. That's Seminole Butane.
Welcome back once again to the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth at 152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oil field production, pipeline, welding, fabrication, and auto services at 432-425-6477. Here's the kick for West Plains up and away. Be fielded by Austin Olivas at the 1. Coming left, the 15-20. Breaks the tackle to 25-30 with some room. Cuts across the middle. 35-40 to the 46-yard line. A huge run by Austin Olivas. Let's get you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary for West Plains. 12 plays, 58 yards. A 9-yard pass from Reed Macon to Alex Lucero. The kick after was good with a minute 39 left in the third. Indians lead at 42-21.
Great return right there by Olivas. He just great vision, honestly. 2 returns tonight, especially in the second half, where he was able to get deep into Seminole territory and push towards midfield.
Indians are going to start at their own 46-yard line. Holmstrom back to throw. Complete drop by Stephen Davis. Looked like he ran with it before he caught it. That happens every once in a while.
It happens. Tunnel screen was set up perfectly for him to get some yardage after the catch, but he just took a step too quick.
Great visual work and announcing. Keep on trucking. Ron and Cheryl Presley watching in Lubbock. Glad to have you. Letty Olivas, can you send my mom a shout out? She's listening from Silverton, Oregon. The Sandoval clan is tuned in. Glad to have them.
Snap back and Holmstrom with a draw. About 3 yards on that carry right there. Ball's going to be moved inside of West Plains territory. Ball's going to be spotted at the 49-yard line.
We got a player down? Okay, we'll take a Gaines Gym break and we'll be right back.
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay, we found a mistake on the live read. Seminole Florals on 506 North Main, not South Main.
Okay.
And I keep saying South Main because I'm Ron Burgundy. I just read whatever's in front of me.
There's a noisemaker issue.
Oh, we're stopping because of a noisemaker, and that is a UIL violation. So this is a Gaines Gym break at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole where you can work out and grab a protein shake. We'll keep it here. Yeah, Seminole Florals at 506 North Main.
Oh, we had a bullhorn in the stands.
Aye. Okay. Got that taken care of. Indians have it 3rd down and about 6 from the West Plains 49-yard line. 1:06 left on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. Holmstrom back to throw. Quarterback draw. Will run forward. Great block there by Caden Kramer. Holmstrom has all kinds of room. He'll get the keep on trucking 1st down. 47 yards, and he's in the Seminole Floral red zone at 506 North Main in Seminole. 758-3678. Get your red flowers.
Continue to head north for the Indians and snap back. Hand off to Caden Kramer. Kramer dancing through the middle, inside the 10, and pulled down at the 5-yard line.
That'll be another keep on trucking 1st down. And it'll be 1st and goal. Spot the ball at the 5-yard line of West Plains. 39 seconds left in the third on the M&S Backhoe and Services scoreboard. And 44. Gavin Knelson checks in the backfield.
Indians taking a little bit of time off the clock inside of 20 seconds here in the third quarter of play.
Smartly. Holmstrom in the shotgun. Jordan Garcia left. 2 receivers right, and Calvin Petty at the H-back. They'll hand it to Knelson. He'll get 2 yards and be stopped.
That'll be the final play of the third quarter.
Indians lead it 42-21 back after this.
Coach Jackson for Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Yeah, this is Coach Kent Jackson, and I know our experience dealing with Permian Basin Abstract was first class. In the coaching business, Elizabeth and I have had an opportunity to buy several houses, but I know this was absolutely the easiest experience that we've ever had. Trey and his staff there made us feel at home, and the service was very professional yet very hometown friendly, and we highly recommend dealing with Permian Basin Abstract.
Exceeding expectations in customer service is their specialty. Permian Basin Abstract Company.
Take a break from the ordinary and drive into Sonic in Seminole today for a refreshing Coca-Cola. While you're there, try one of our delicious hot dogs. To make it even better, top your meal off with an extraordinary real ice cream shake. Don't forget to take advantage of our happy hour from 2 to 4 p.m. daily for half-price drinks and slushes, especially Coca-Cola. This is How You Sonic.
Check out the lumberyard located 1/2 mile south of Seminole, just off the Andrews Highway. The lumberyard probably has whatever you're looking for and most likely in stock. So for all your building needs, along with electrical supplies, plumbing supplies, power tools, garden supplies, barbecue grills, and much more. And remember, they also have all your True Value hardware supplies. That's the Lumberyard and Supplies serving Seminole and the surrounding area. Call 432-758-5566.
Back here for the fourth quarter, Rob, Dustin, and Tabitha here in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. 2nd and goal for the Indians. Spot the ball at the 4-yard line. We'll get our fourth quarter sponsors here in just a moment. Holmstrom back to throw with time. Throws it to Calvin Petty, and a touchdown for the senior. Calvin Petty back playing football again. Touchdown, Indians.
That score comes with 11:53 left here in the fourth quarter play. Now, on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, your Seminole Indians lead West Plains 48-21 with the point after attempt to come.
And this will be a Flatland oil field kick. Dustin will get you your sponsors.
Zion Broadband, Seminole ISD, CYA Insurance, Agua Dulce Water, AMP Supply, Quality Produce, Ag Texas, The Corner Store, Oasis Gin, Jake Steamer, and Seminole Butane.
The Flatland oil field kick is up and good. The Tribe up 49-21 here on KSEM 106.3 FM in Seminole, Texas at 9 o'clock. Back after this.
There are tires, and then there's B.F. Goodrich tires. For the passionate driver, B.F. Goodrich light truck tires strive to deliver outstanding all-terrain traction, rugged dependability, a quiet highway ride, and the bold look you want for your rig. Don't just get tires that fit your truck. Get tires that transform it. Ask about B.F. Goodrich light truck tires today at Howard McCaleb Tire in Seminole. Howard McCaleb Tire has the expert tire service you need to take your car's performance to the next level. Specific performance may vary by tire model. Dr. Michael Q. Watson, M.D., is located at 208 Northwest 8th Street in Seminole. Dr. Watson is available for all general medical practice and obstetrics. For excellent health care, call Dr. Michael Q. Watson, 758-3267 for an appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. Dr. Watson accepts most commercial insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and is board certified for DOT physicals. Located across from Memorial Hospital.
Back once again in the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. The Flatland oil field kick was a high, short kick, and the Indians went down and fielded on an onside kick, Dustin.
That's the third time tonight that I can remember that the Indians did the sky kick, and this one fell in an open territory, and Indians recovered it. So Seminole's going to start this drive on the West Plains 27-yard line.
Let's get to West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. 5 plays, 54 yards, ends with a 4-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Calvin Petty, who's missed 2 years of football. Back here playing, gets the touchdown. Kick after was good. 11:53 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Indians up 49-21. Indians with the football at the West Plains, where? 27.
Hand off to McCormick in the backfield on the carry, and gets about 4 yards on that. Brought down. I didn't catch the West Plains player, but there's a flag on the play.
Hold everything. See what the cheating rule is. Holding on the Indians. That's going to come back. Third penalty for the Tribe. Got some shout-outs we need to get to. Iny Lopez, principal at the primary, and Tabitha's boss. Your camera assistant's doing a great job. How about that? Angie Rodriguez, always checking in.
She keeps us in line.
Absolutely. Her grandson Rylan is watching and listening. Shout out to him in Dallas. I know they're playing a baseball tournament down there, I think, so good luck to them as well. And Rylan's my buddy, man.
He does a great job on one of the commercials there for Epic Electric Solutions.
He does, yeah. I did the voiceover for Epic Electric Solutions, sure enough.
It's a jack of all trades.
1st and 20 for the Indians. Spot the ball at the 37-yard line. Holmstrom fumbles the snap now. Pick it up with time. Airs it out. Caught by Matthew Peters. Push forward. Will gain back all the penalty yardage. Get it at the 22-yard line. Great play there by the Indians.
Good job on the scramble play right there as the Indians are quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Wyatt gathered it up. and made the play. Gavin Knelson in the backfield with Holmstrom. 2 receivers to either side for the Indians. 2nd down and 4 for the Tribe. Ball at the 21-yard line of West Plains. 10:48 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. 2nd and 4. Holmstrom waiting. He'll take the snap. Throw it out in the flat. Complete to Matthew Peters. Speaking of Auto Pro Care, his dad Herman Peters owns the outfit. And they'll get it into the Seminole Floral Red Zone at 506 North Main and Seminole. 432-758-3678. Get your red roses from Seminole Floral.
That's right. You know, we're getting through our preseason game.
Yeah.
Which is the first regular season game.
I defy anyone to come up here and read all this. I'm just saying, I think I may be the only guy that can do this. 3rd down and 1 with the ball at the 19-yard line for the Indians in the red zone, the Seminole Floral red zone. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. They'll hand it to Knelson coming left, gets a block. Out to the 15, moving to the 10, shuffling down to the 5-yard line, pushed out of bounds. Good run by Gavin Knelson, the 5'11 sophomore.
The sophomore does a great job of carrying the football. He's got great speed, both laterally and up and down the field. So he's going to be another weapon for the Indian offense this season.
Wyatt Holmstrom comes to the sideline, and now Caton Kramer comes in. It looks like the Indians will trade out Knelson for Kramer, and Holmstrom picks up the play. 4th play of the drive for the Indians that started at the West Plains 27 after a second onside kick recovered by the Tribe. Keep on trucking. 1st down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. And now we'll go Wild Indian with Caton Kramer. He'll take the shotgun snap, and he'll fall forward to the 1-inch line.
Just inside the 1. Stretched out, just couldn't get that 6'5". He's 6'4", but just couldn't get to that 6'5".
Just needed 1 more.
Brings up 2nd and short.
Heinman has texted in.
I told him to do that before the broadcast. You were out moving your vehicle.
It appears that the Seminole Indian offense has completely flummoxed the defense of Canyon West Plains. Flummoxed them. Absolutely flummoxed them. 2nd down and 1. Kramer will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Tribe.
That score comes with 9:01 left here in the 4th quarter of play as I'm completely flummoxed. And now on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, your Seminole Indians lead West Plains Wolves 55-21.
55. The double nickel. I went rolling past that 5 years ago.
A fitty burger.
Fitty burger. I went rolling by 55 5 years ago. That's depressing. So we have the Flatland Oil Field kick coming up. Cale Hughes and his company will handle your oil field needs. The kick is up. And it's good, Tribe. 56, West Plains 21. Back after this.
Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse are proud supporters of the Seminole Maidens and Indians. We'd like to wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck for their successful season. Please come see the friendly staff at Oasis Gin for all your ginning, marketing, and warehouse needs. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse appreciate your business. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Good luck to the Maidens and Indians. Oasis Gin and Oasis Warehouse.
Silver Star Insurance Agency, located at 113 Southwest Avenue C in Seminole, specializes in crop and crop hail insurance. Silver Star has the personnel in place to make sure you get the right and necessary coverage for all your crop insurance needs. Proudly serving your West Texas community. When it's time to get your crop insurance, call the professionals at Silver Star Insurance 758-2223 or stop by the office.
We welcome you back once again to the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Indians up 56-21 on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. The kick is up and into the end zone. West Plains will field it. On the goal line, coming left, is Kane White Tinsley. And he'll be stopped, but there's a flag on the play. Ball down at around the 14-yard line. Dustin will keep an eye on the penalty, and we'll give you the West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Indians go 5 plays, 27 yards. Ends with a 5-yard run by Caton Kramer. Kick after was good with 9:01 left in the 4th. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, the Indians have a 50-burger, 56-21 on West Plains. We see the call yet, D?
No, they're still discussing that. White Hat's about to announce it.
Cuss and discuss.
Wonder if they're making dinner plans.
Six Gun Energy Services is our broadcast booth sponsor at 152 County Road 320 in Seminole. Oilfield production, pipeline services with welding, fabrication, and auto services at 432-425-6477.
It's a personal foul chop block against West Plains. And so the Indians have elected to take the penalty, which will be half the distance to the goal. Initial stop was inside the 15-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 6 for this drive right here.
So West Plains will start at their own 6. And they'll hand it off the first back coming right. That's Betancourt. And it looks like nothing doing. The left side of the Indian defense is there, and now we got another flag.
It's a great job by the West Plains quarterback. That was a low snap. He was able to field it back up cleanly and hand it off to the back running on the sweep. As we await the officials on their call right here, it's going to be against Seminole more than likely.
Hindman, I worked flummox in. Come on. Speaking of the last song and dance for Eric Hindman.
That's what I heard.
After 30-plus years as squad director here in Seminole, he's hanging them up at the end of the year. And I'll say it again, I say it every time, if all of us were as good at our job as Eric Hindman is at his, this would be a lot better world.
It's a personal foul targeting penalty against the Indians.
That's going to cost them 15.
So that'll be 15 yards and an automatic first down.
So West Plains will get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Again, if you want shout-outs, 432-212-4311. Casey barking in here.
I didn't see a player number announced on that penalty right there, but that'll be a warning.
Yep.
Next time that happens, that player is ejected.
Reed Macon will go under center now for West Plains. Spot the ball at their own 18. I'll make it 19. Macon back to throw with time. Looking left. And now the Indians pressure him, and he got ate up like what, Dustin?
Like a bad sandwich. Number 35 in on the sack right there for the Indians.
Gabriel Alanese. And he got there in a hurry.
Great job by the Indian front four to swallow up that offensive line of West Plains and not allow for the back to get anywhere, any comfortable position to make a throw.
And Indian secondary, Dustin, has done a good job tonight.
They sure have. They're lockdown coverage back there. Yes, sir.
You got Reagan Elder over there on the left and Danny Tran on the right. And, of course, Braden Bailey back at safety. A lot of times you got Austin Olivas back there. So good coverage by the Indians.
Abraham Castillo's in on this play right here.
They'll hand the ball the first back through. That's 11, Alex Lucero coming to his right. He might have got 3 or 4 yards there, Dustin.
He recovered some of the sack yardage, and it's going to bring up third and about 10.
7:24 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard in the fourth. Indians 56, West Plains 21. What a showing by the Seminole Indians here against a very talented 4A Division I West Plains. Indians are Division II.
And this is a new high school that opened 2 years ago. They've been in the playoffs both years and went 4 rounds deep last year.
Very quality football team. 3rd and 10 for West Plains. Macon back to throw with time. Airs it out across the middle into double coverage. Incomplete intended for Betancourt. Good coverage there for the Indians. 26, Diego Cortez, along with Danny Tran.
This is the third meeting between the schools. Seminole won the first meeting back in 2021?
Yep.
And then, no, 2022.
Yeah, 2022, and then West Plains won in 23.
Yes, won it last year, and then Seminole, if we can hold on for the next 7 minutes, will take the 2-1 series lead.
West Plains on to punt. Back to receive is Braden Bailey standing around midfield. Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show. The punt is up and fielded on a fair catch by Braden Bailey at his own 46-yard line. Smartly done, and that's where the Indians will take over.
Seminole will start this drive with 6:50 left here in the fourth quarter of play. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, your Seminole Indians lead West Plains 56-21.
Indians have it at their own 46. Dustin, I'm afraid to say it, but I'm going to say it. But I'm afraid to say it, but I'm going to say it. The Indians have not punted the football tonight.
Let me
knock on my wooden head.
Let me step over here. Let's
knock on my wooden head.
Turn that mic up just a little bit.
Knock on my wooden head. Handoff up the middle. Backup running back in the game, 21, Jared Mendoza coming right. And the backup quarterback in, Dominic Higgins. is the one that handed off, so the Indians have got the 2s in here. With 6:33 left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. So Dominic Higgins steps in, the junior quarterback, 6'1". And he handed off to Jared Mendoza. So we'll see if we can get some of those backup numbers in there for you.
Jason Robledo. I see Edgar Contreras out there in the skill positions. We'll get the linemen as we can.
Caleb Price split out wide left. And the snap back to Higgins, rolling right. He'll throw it complete to Colby Sanders. He'll get maybe 2 yards.
Garrett Sellers in on the offensive line. Number 75, Braden Garcia's in, senior offensive lineman. His Indians line up for their 3rd down and 11 snap.
Dominic Higgins will look to the sideline to get the play.
Javi Rodriguez in on the offensive line, tackle on the left side.
Clock still running with 18 seconds, 5:36 and counting on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard.
I believe that's Noah Villarreal centering over the ball.
Jared Mendoza in the backfield with Dominic Higgins. Higgins back to throw, throws it out complete to Robledo to the 50. He'll get out to the 46-yard line, maybe the 47. He'll be close to first down yardage. You won't quite get it.
Sophomore was key in last season's baseball run as a freshman. Moved up to the varsity this year from the JV squad last year.
It'll bring up 4th down and 3 for the Indians. Looks like they're going to go for it here with Higgins. 3 receivers left and 1 right for the Tribe. Now they'll shift the formation and move Sanders over the right side. The Indians still haven't punted. Higgins is looking. I think they're trying to draw him offside, and then the Indians are probably going to call a timeout.
Just waste a little bit of clock right here.
And they will. That'll be a Gaines Gym break. We'll take it with them. Gaines Gym timeout at 610 Southeast 2nd in Seminole. We'll be right back.
Fernando's Body Shop, located at 511 South Main in Seminole, has the experience and knowledge to handle all your auto body repair needs. Windshield replacement, hail damage, repair, complete paint jobs, and insurance estimates. So call the experts 758-3171. That's Fernando's Body Shop, a proud supporter of the Seminole Indians and Maidens, serving Seminole and the surrounding area for over 30 years. That's Fernando's Body Shop, 511 South Main.
Welcome back once again here to the Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, and Tabitha Franklin. Casey Powers says shout out to Tabitha for the video. You like watching college football? Say it again.
No, I love watching college football, and I love how they get the camera there. So that's what I'm trying.
Atta girl. We're going to put her to work for ESPN, ABC. Or
KSEM.
Or she may just have ESP. Hey, we've got
a punt.
We've got a punt. The Flatland oil field kick is up and punted away. It will drift toward the end zone and go in there as Rowan Donaldson punts the football and the Rob Jinx lives.
Congratulations, Rob. You ruined it for everybody.
Indians have their first punt of the ball game after scoring on all 4 drives in the second half. They get their first punt of the ball game.
West Plains will start this offensive drive with 4:24 left here in the fourth quarter of play. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Seminole 56, Canyon West Plains 21.
When it comes time to jinx something, I'm good at it. Look at me being a Utah Jazz fan. I can mess it up. But the Rangers finally won a championship.
We won a World Series, and we're not going to talk about it. They're losing tonight to Oakland.
Struggling a little bit this year.
Struggling a lot.
Reed Macon still in at quarterback. Hands off to the first back through. That's Lucero spinning, rumbling, bumbling, maybe gets 4 or 5 yards.
All I can say is I'm glad I'm not a Chicago White Sox fan this
For
year.
sure. They're
Woof.
having a rough time.
Woof.
There were literally 10s in the stands the other night. I was watching. Maybe 20s.
I saw the picture. I counted 17.
There were literally 10s in the stands. Plenty of good seats still available.
For the low, low price of a nickel.
Seminole Indians 56, West Plains Wolves 21, with 3:51 left in the ball game on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Remember, we'll get the Friday night scoreboard show coming your way later. Macon throws it out in the flat, complete to 17. Ethan Frosto, he moves forward and will get first down yardage, give him about 12 yards.
So, Rob, I want to ask a non-football question as I'm being observant here.
Okay.
The sports information director. Do you think she's pulling her hair out seeing the West Plains camera crew on our sideline in our coaching box?
Yes.
Okay.
And probably has already cussed at him about it. No, she would not do that. But she would talk sternly. She would talk very sternly. That's something you just don't do.
Just an observation. Nothing wrong with it.
1st and 10 for West Plains, and now a flag comes up. We have movement. Do we have movement? We'll see.
They think we have movement, and they called movement. False start against West Plains.
That's against the rules of football.
It's going to move them back 5 yards and reset first down. Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 33-yard line. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the Auto Pro Care fourth quarter.
Indians up 56-21 on West Plains.
So we mercifully wait for that clock to tick down to triple zeros.
We'll get you the Friday night, West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard Show as soon as this is over. We'll do the cold open at 9:30 and go live at 10. Handoff up the middle. Nothing doing. Good defense there by the Indians coming from the outside 31 for the Tribe.
A lot of Indian defensive twos out there.
Caden Heiss with the stop for the Tribe.
Also see number 34, Francisco Oliveira out there, the senior. He's on the defensive line. Try to catch some of these other numbers. Number 35, Gabriel Alanese, he's out there.
Speaking of Caden Heiss, his dad is sponsoring us with 6 Gun Energy Services. We appreciate him doing that. Our pregame sponsors, the Rusty Cricket Vendor Mall, Corbin's Archery Design Shop, and Hot Works, and J-Cam Catalyst, sponsoring our video. Throwing the flat is complete for West Plains out to the 35-yard line, close to 40. Will not quite get the first down yardage, gain back the penalty yardage.
Brody Tupin on the reception right there for West Plains, 6 foot, 195 pound senior fullback.
J-Cam Catalyst is one of the nation's leading oil field chemical providers, Permian Basin wide. They can solve all your oil field chemical needs. We thank them for sponsoring our YouTube video for the entire season. Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show that will come your way as soon as this one goes final. Indians up 56-21 on West Plains. The ball thrown out in the flat, complete to Cade White Tinsley. He'll move forward. The clock will continue to roll close to first down yardage.
Ball's going to be spotted at the West Plains 47-yard line, 1 yard to go, 4th and 1. See how the twos react here on this short yardage situation for the Indians.
Minute 20 left on the scoreboard. On the Auto Pro Care scoreboard, Indians lead at 56-21 over West Plains. 4th and 1 for the Wolves. Tight formation. Indians jump offside, and they'll get a free play. Ball is aired out to the left side, up in the air and incomplete. Good defense there by 27, Mikey Cavazos, who just checked in.
I was wondering if they had blew that dead.
Mikey is one of the big guns in the journalism department for the sports information director, getting some work at the corner. How about Mikey?
Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey Cavazos. Indians will get caught cheating, stepped off sides.
Be an automatic first down.
West Plains will get him a first down.
With the yardage right there.
56 seconds left in the ball game. Tribe up 56-21. What a great opening for the Seminole Indians, Dustin.
Couldn't ask for a better opening game. Indians fired well offensively, defensively, special teams work come into play. Band did great at halftime. All around good job tonight.
The throw complete in the flat to 17, Ethan Frausto. He'll get 2 or 3 yards, and Indians make a stop. And there's 47 seconds left and 37 on the play clock. So they'll have to run one more play. And then we'll get you the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show. And stay tuned for the West Texas Friday Night Scoreboard show on all of our platforms here, except video on KSEM. Reed Macon will take the snap, hand it off to Lucero up the middle. He'll get a first down and lots more yardage. Still on his feet. Give him 15 yards down to the 31-yard line.
Good run right there by the back.
Stop the clock to move the chains with 13 seconds left in the ball game, and this should be the end of it.
West Plains will get one last snap.
10 seconds left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Snap back, Macon will throw. Airs it out across the middle, complete and dropped. 2 seconds left in the ball game. Dropped
Somebody was a little quick on the clock right there. Didn't get a little heavy-thumbed.
Betancourt dropped that one. Macon hit him right in the hands with it.
Oh, he had an open opportunity to get some more yardage after the catch right there.
7th play of the drive for West Plains. It started their own 20-yard line. 2 seconds left on the Auto Pro Care scoreboard. Indians up 56-21. Stay tuned for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show. We'll run some commercials, and everybody will get 2 runs in the ball game. All the commercials will go through. Pass is incomplete, and that will be the ball game. Your Indians beat West Plains 56-21. Back with the Dr. Amy Williams postgame show right after this.
The hot weather has arrived once again, and now's the time to insulate your home. Give A&P Supply a call at 432-955-0007 to get all the details about insulation to make your home more energy efficient. Don't forget they specialize in roofing material, drywall, interior, and exterior door moldings. And if you've been thinking about improving the exterior or interior of your home with something new, ask about Versetta Stone. Now to serve you better, A&P Supply is open Saturday 8 a.m. to noon. A&P Supply, 4 miles north of Seminole.
Pioneer Gin is proud to be a part of Gaines County and the agricultural industry. You can trust your cotton to Pioneer Gin this coming season. The trained professionals at Pioneer Gin take pride in the turnout and the quality of your cotton. Come out and talk to the professionals at Pioneer Gin. We're 19 miles west of Seminole, just off the Hobbs Highway, or just give us a call at 758-3822.
West Texas National Bank has 52 ATMs to serve your banking needs from Big Spring to Terlingua and north to Seminole, Denver City, and Plains. Great news, WTNB has even faster, easier, and more secure ways for you to pay with our latest digital wallet options. Talk to an experienced professional today for your ag equipment, farm, ranch, home, and auto loans. That's West Texas National Bank in Seminole, your one-stop financial institution. Member FDIC, an equal opportunity lender.
Here to care for you in every stage of life. Seminole Memorial Hospital offers state-of-the-art technology and small-town hospitality. Our dedicated staff is here to give you compassionate quality care you deserve. We strive to provide our patients with comfort and confidence in their treatment during their time of need.
Welcome back one more time to Six Gun Energy Services broadcast booth. Rob Franklin, Dustin Wright, Tabitha Franklin. Get you the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show at 1006 Hobbs Highway at Suite A. For all your dentistry needs, call them at 758-9839. Your Seminole Indians beat West Plains 56-21 to go 1-0 on the season. West Plains drops to 0-1. Dustin, your thoughts? Man, what a ball game.
I think as an outsider looking at this, I think a lot of people are going to say, man, that's a statement win for the Indian program, and rightfully so. If you watched it on YouTube tonight, if you listened to us, everything that we described and everything that you saw, that's the real deal. Indians did a great job offensively, defensively, with their special teams. Just a solid performance. Coach Poinier and his group ought to be very proud of the way that they played tonight.
Well, Stephen Flowers, Brian Pointer, great job of calling offense. And then you got Richmond, John Richmond on defense, along with Tony Livingston. And special teams, Coach Froese with the special teams with the onside kicks, 2 of them. Coach Ryan Froese did some great work. So coaching staff did some good things. Obviously players executed. Things went really well. Dustin, you score on 4 of your 5 drives in the second half. You score on 1, 2, 3, 4 of your 5 drives in the first half.
And you punt the ball once.
Punt the ball once, thanks to Rob. Yeah, Rob could keep his dadgum mouth shut. Maybe that wouldn't have happened. But what a dominating performance by the Seminole Indians.
It really was.
And Dustin, this can be a statement win. I really think it can program-wide. And so a very impressive job by the Indians. Let's get a very quick West Texas Fire and Industrial Supply drive summary. Indians with the first possession, 10 plays, 72 yards, a 3-yard run by Wyatt Holmstrom. Next possession, after an onside kick, Braden Bailey recovers it. 7 plays, 48-yard drive, ends with a 6-yard run by Caton Kramer. West Plains got a score in the second half, a 9-yard pass from Macon to Alex Lucero. culminates a 12-play, 58-yard drive by them. Thought they would get some momentum back. Indians took the ball back over, ran 4 plays, and into the third quarter and put together a 5-play, 54-yard drive, ended with a 4-yard pass from Wyatt Holmstrom to Calvin Petty, who scored a touchdown after suffering 2 ACL injuries. And so he'll get his touchdown. Indians get another onside kick and recover the football. Dave Fisher. Shout out to Dave Fisher for picking West Plains. Thank you, David Williams. He picked West Plains. He's going to have to wear a daggum wolf head. We got to come up with something.
I bet we can find something.
We need to come up with something blue for Dave to wear. Sorry, dog. Indians got an onside kick, went 27 yards on 5 plays in it with a 5-yard run by Caton Kramer. The kick was good, and the Indians dominate West Plains, win at 56-21. Shout out to Tabitha Franklin. Great job on the video and on the camera. Thank you so much for helping out. That's going to do it for the Dr. Amy Williams DDS postgame show. We'll have Texas Tech football for you tomorrow, 5:30 kick, 5:30 pregame, 6:30 kick, playing ACU. That'll be on the FM and on the website. Next week, the Indians travel to Shallow Water. We'll get you that game. 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock kick. And like Dustin just alluded to, Hometown Pride the Picket show next Friday, 10:05 to 11.
I found the hat.
Oh, good.
Amazon can have it here in a couple of days.
From the Corner Store Travel Center here in Seminole. Your Indians win it 56-21, 56-21 for Dustin Wright, for Tabitha Franklin, for the Sports Information Director, and everybody else. I'm Rob Franklin. Y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. Enjoy the Indians win. Go out and support the Maidens in the gym this weekend. Good night, everybody. See you down the road.
Thank you so much for joining us for our coverage of Seminole High School sports on KSEM 106.3, KIKZKSEM.com, and on YouTube at Seminole TX Radio. A special thanks to our sponsors and friends of the station and the Seminole Independent School District, who help us bring you coverage of tribe sports. Join us next time for our coverage of Seminole High School sports on KSEM